What did you even do?
I just turned the internet off and then turned it back on.
Like the router or the
No, my connection to it.
Oh, okay.
Because that seems to
I was
help.
like, there's no way a router boots up in 10 seconds.
No. Hi everybody, welcome to stream. We are here. It's on Friday today instead of Thursday because I was at the beach yesterday.
I have noodle. So if you hear any noodle noise,
arrow.
that's me.
I'm just gonna start up the game. Because why not? Chroma's here.
Let's see if we have quality options. We have quality options I can watch. Okay.
Hello, Chroma.
Hey, Chroma.
I just got home from the beach yesterday. Oh, my bunny's in his box. Hi, bunny. That's a good bunny. I did have a nice trip, Chroma. I took a lot of pictures.
Chroma, how do you feel about, like, ramen?
Took a little landscape pictures, and I took pictures of arcade games at the arcade I went to yesterday.
Oh, nice.
I found out there's a Minecraft Dungeons arcade game.
It really is? Wow.
Yeah. It was there. There's also physical Pong. It's like one of those... Oh, it's really raining hard here in the game. I don't remember what I was up to.
You were parading, that's why it's raining.
It's gonna pick this. Hello, Alley Cat Blues.
Oh, hi, Allie. What are you doing here? Nice to see you.
There was,
Oh,
yeah, there was... It's one of those... You know those arcade cabinets where it's like a table, and two people can sit on either side? I like to have those for, like, Miss Pac-Man, or just regular Pac-Man, or things like that. Well, this had physical Pong in it. Like, there was, like a physical, like, rectangle for the paddles. And there was a physical cube for the ball.
That makes sense, Allie. I'm sorry if that came across a little rude. I just didn't expect it. It's cool to see you here, though.
And, yeah, you play it by, like, I don't know exactly how it works, but they physically move around exactly like the stuff in the video game of Pong moves. Like, it, like, bounces off the walls in the same way and everything. It was really, really weird. And I don't know exactly how it works. It's probably magnets. But it was so weird. I enjoyed it. And had no idea it existed.
Elena, weren't you, like, trying to get into this, like, walled-off place? Or am I just, like,
No.
head? I can't remember.
I was doing no such thing. I'm going to insult to injury now.
Did you do a Daughter's Vengeance?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know if I even have that. I don't recognize that name.
I'm sure you have it.
Well, let's look.
Insult to injury.
Oh yeah, I do have it.
Yeah.
But that's not the one I'm doing right now.
How you doing today, Allie?
I gotta get up there, I guess.
Oh, my hand? I mean, I have a brace for it. I think that's helped some. I've tried taking it off earlier today, but it didn't seem to help that. Like, well, not that it didn't seem to help. It still seems like it needs to be in the brace. I'll double check that.
I think I see how to get up there.
It might be close to getting better. It still hurts to move it to the side, so like I'm just gonna leave it in for another couple days. Ooh, you're playing Final Fantasy 14. what class are you playing as? I don't know a lot about them, but when I briefly played, I was a warrior, whatever that one tank is.
Oh yeah, I remember what this is now. Could the other one be?
Yeah, for sure,
Easier
Chroma.
to-
The brace has been really nice. So, although, can I just say that the fucking medical system? They're like, oh hey, we can get you a brace, and I'm like, okay, go. Like, and then they come back and they're like, okay, so how this works is we're gonna charge your insurance, and then whatever left is to pay is your responsibility. And so I was just trying to figure out how much the brace was, and I asked them how much it was, and they're like, well, I can go see that to you. And then they came back, and then they're like, it could be $30 to $50, and I'm just like,
What?
yeah, that's just how it works. That's how it worked. They're like, ah, yes, you may pay. You might be responsible for $30 to $50 depending on what your insurance pays to cover that. It's just like, what?
Weird.
How do you not know the price of the thing that you have? I mean, you may not know my portion, but how do you not know what? Like, come on, it just.
Brace
the
says
medical
High
system
Ryzen
sucks.
Zero Dawn.
Oh, hello, Bree. Oh, Ali posted the meme. She's playing the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy XIV with a free trial until level 60 and including the expansion Heavensward. I think I played to like level 45-ish in one job.
But yeah, the arcade we went to was pretty good. I set the high score on Dig Dug.
Ooh. You dug that dig.
Yep, pretty good at Dig Dug. I did not set the high score on Mappy, though. I got close, but I haven't played
On
Mappy in a
what?
long time. Mappy.
I don't know what that one
It's
is.
another old Namco arcade game.
What about
around
Minecraft
the same
Dungeons
time.
arcade game?
I did not play that, no.
Oh, what? I
I
think
just saw it there.
Oh, you didn't see what it was. I bet it's just like. I
There
bet
was
it's
a
just
bunch
like
of kids playing it.
I bet it's just like the actual Minecraft Dungeons game, but in an arcade.
There's a weird thing I noticed where there's like cards. And it's like, get your free card with every play, and then you can put the cards in and customize your character in the arcade game. And somebody was saying that they sell the cards separately in like retail stores. And then you can go play the arcade game with them. It's weird. I wouldn't think that things like that would be being done nowadays.
Well, I know there was like arcade machine versions of like some of the Gauntlet games. I mean, not just the classic ones, like the more modern ones too. Arcade machines are funky.
What else was there? Oh yeah, there was a VR game that they had, but it was $7 per play.
Damn.
And we only had $5 worth of quarters we were playing stuff with.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to put $7 into an arcade machine.
Yeah.
Either. Like maybe $1.
There's no dream among these caches. Theo want to know.
It's really wild.
Allie is a Dark Knight because they're edgy. Oh, your pronouns are just they them right now, right? I'm just double checking. I know they've been that way for a while, at least.
Okay, we're gonna go talk. Let's see, talk to Ma? Whatever it said, that's who we're gonna go talk to.
I'm talking to Ma?
I think that's what it said.
Mama? Oh, okay. Okay, Golly. Well, I mean, that's still good to know, so thanks.
Keep picking up all these sticks, but I don't know why. So I don't know where I get those strings from, but I'm out of them.
Oh, wire?
Oh, it's wire. I always thought it was string.
Yeah, it's called wire. I mean, it's just a basic resource that lots of things have, but
So I should kill some things and get that.
Yeah, like I remember running out in my first playthrough as well, so it's not uncommon, I don't think.
I run out all the time.
Yeah. But since I've been in New Game Plus for so long, I don't think it's really been an issue.
I
It's
just
more just
don't-
like chill water.
I just don't kill things very often. This is a pacifist run of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Let's just light this campfire on myself. I'm sure that's safe.
Oh, I see, Ali. Yeah, I kind of feel that. Like, I know some people who make an effort to use they with me, and it's nice when that happens. But I also, like, don't... I don't know. She here still feels good to me.
I'm just climbing on the roofs.
Where are you going?
Oh, Fia.
You're back. I've already been to
That's
those
Ma?
stashes. All
Yeah, I don't know why I
files
thought
and
it said talk
reports.
to Ma.
That's strange. Who would have taken the dream willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
It's possible that Jun has gathered more. I thought she said it's possible that Chungus gathered more.
Oh, yeah, Chungus.
Could you see the ambush from here?
Chungus is our favorite Horizon Zero Dawn character.
Explosions and screams and howls of machines like monsters. That's what he keeps groaning and muttering about. Machines like nightmares ripping everyone to shreds. If only I could
Shreds, you
calm
say, huh?
Help him forget all that and go to All-Mother in peace.
You're young for a healer, aren't you?
Yes. I'm still learning the
Oh yeah, I was
basics,
thinking about
but all the true healers are busy
the
in
last
other
couple
spots.
days because we were going around all the touristy places at the beach.
Brave is beyond healing,
Said it was wild how quickly people stopped wearing masks.
and that
Just completely
It
after
is.
after the mandate was removed. Just instantly. Like I didn't. I think I saw like I could count on my fingers how many people I saw wearing masks while we were
I
at the
still
beach.
wear masks, and like people in Utah at least were never good about it to begin with because they're just kind of
Oh,
shit
I
here.
see.
But now since the mask mandate has been removed, I've seen like so little people.
Yeah, no. Here, people were wearing them even where it wasn't necessary, like outside in the park. But now it's just I have not seen a single mask really. Because, like, at least
I'll be on my way.
we only
Bye.
removed the mandate because many people are vaccinated now.
Yeah,
But
but like that doesn't really stop things as much as just prevent them, right? Like, I don't know. And now we've got like the fucking Delta variant in the States being shit, so who fucking knows?
yeah, people
like-
people were ready to get rid of those things apparently.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that you saw someone wearing it while on it, Chroma. I always wore my mask even when we went hiking. But yeah, you don't really see people because, like, I know it's like safer outside, but there's still a chance, right? Like, it's still not 100%. It's more just like sitting still around people is the issue,
Hmm.
as far as I'm aware.
I thought I had read that that the vaccine was still effective against all the known variants.
Might need that.
Although it was only if you, well, I had the one that was only one dose, but it was talking about if you had both of the doses, then you are still like over 90% protected
Oh.
against the variants.
Allie, that makes sense. They're saying like that usually people there in Seattle, at least, because public transportation still requires masks, you can kind of tell who's rich and who's not.
Hmm.
Keep quiet now.
I think that's the case here too. I think our buses, at least, although I don't know, they're not very well used because there's not like a ton of them, like in Seattle. They're not as numerous or well organized. But I think they require masks. I see like them on the like their mask signs on the front at least.
I guess I just wonder about how many people actually got both of the doses of the 2-dose one, because if you only got 1 dose, then you are not very protected.
Well,
Especially
apparently
from
in
the
America,
variants.
people already like didn't get a lot of vaccines just because they don't trust the medical system to make it free.
Huh.
Because a lot of things that have been they've
All
been
the
told they don't have
ads
to pay for, they
that
do
I've
have to pay
seen
up
here
for.
all emphasize the fact that it's free.
They do here too, but like it's just, you know, there's years of distrust
So
and
much for
damage
being
there.
careful.
Like, yeah.
It sounds like we did a really good job of getting people vaccinated here in Oregon, at least, so that is good at least. There's a pig. I had a dream
Same
about a pig
film.
the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was it doing?
it bit me.
Oh,
Then I woke up and my arm actually hurt.
Hardy
the pig
little
was
plant.
there.
You'll help.
It was really weird. It was because in the dream I had gotten something on my hand that it wanted to eat. So now I smelled like it, and they were like, "Oh no, this is terrible. Now it's not going to stop trying to get you. Now it's going to try to eat you."
Yeah, same alley. And I often had to like be like, my parents were like, "Why are you wearing a mask?" And I'm like, "Well,
Residence trouble.
I know I'm vaccinated, but it's not 100% effective, haha. And also, I'd really rather not get any.
Well, yeah, and
sickness
especially
from
at first, like you still had to do that anyway.
Yeah,
Only very recently have places.
and my
started saying
family
that
like
if you're
at
vaccinated,
first they
you
were
cannot
supportive of
wear
it, but then they got like tired of it, I guess, or something. Or it just became inconvenient, and then just kind of stopped. It was like, great. That's not how the virus works, but okay. Yeah, no, masks are comfy. When we were hiking in the winter, I always took them, and they would make they'd help me keep my face warm. On top of just being like, I don't know, they made me worry less about people looking at me in public in general, right? And like my therapist pointed out that also it works well for like just hiding either facial hair or the lack of facial hair, depending on like, if you're wanting to present either way, etc. Exactly, Ellie.
I avoided
People always
wearing
go,
them
"I'm
just by not
vaccinated," but they
ever
don't
going
realize
anywhere.
Well, I guess that's one way to do it.
I was just in my house or outside in open air where it wasn't necessary. And I didn't go anywhere else. The only time I wore a mask was to get the vaccine. Because that was the only time I was anywhere where I needed to wear one.
And now it's wildfire season, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day we
in,
had like... Oh.
Oh, I was gonna say we were in Otis, the town Otis, at the coast, on our trip, and that was one of the places that had to be evacuated last year from the fires. And there were some homes in that town that got destroyed, but not like in the part of the town that we went through. You couldn't tell that there had been wildfires in the part that we were at.
My place isn't near enough the mountains to like really be in danger, but that's where all the rich houses are. So sometimes I kind of hope those ones go up. But
Fresh as it comes.
like we usually get like a couple canyon fires, and then also since we're in a valley, we tend to get like a bunch of smoke from like California or wherever, and then it just kind of sits in the valley. And
we've
like on
had that
top of
happen
the
here.
smog we already have from like pollution and stuff, it just gets really
we
bad.
get smoke from Canada usually.
Yeah, and then this like earlier this week, like on Tuesday, I was going up for like a short hike, and like
Someone there?
It was just I was out of breath instantly. It was like muggy in like a weird way. Like it doesn't get humid here, but like
I thought I'd never
it
be
was
free.
really humid and like
What
there was no
happened?
breeze. It was
A
just
gang
really
of
bad. But the sun
outcasts,
wasn't
that's
out. It was just
why.
overcast.
They burst in,
Smog
stole
and
my
shit.
dream willow, and left me to die.
I was a little bit worried last year because there was a fire that was like only a few miles away from here,
Yeah.
but it was like a smaller one and it got contained before it went anywhere. There were some people that were evacuated from that one,
A
but
gang of
no,
outcasts?
nobody's property was
Yes,
destroyed or
a
anything.
gang. The door crashed open. I didn't stand a chance. They grabbed my dream willow and left me for
Wait,
dead.
are these?
Why would outcasts steal your dream?
Last year
willow?
was the worst we ever
Why?
had it as
Because
far
it's
as
the most
smoke and everything
valuable
too,
herb I
where
gather,
like the
of
sky
course.
was just
Miserable
like
thieves.
They
tinged
took
dark
my
red
things?
for days.
No. Mark my words.
Aw, I'm
They have
sad.
struck a
I
deal
thought
with
these might be
cult
termite
sellers.
mounds, but I
It's
think they're just
shards they're
rocks.
after, and
Oh.
they'll kill
How
to
sick
get
would
it.
that be if they were like those termite mounds?
Which way did the outcasts go?
Up the
Oh,
mountain, I
someone's
think.
angry at me.
You might catch them if you hurry. Whatever you do,
Uh-oh.
don't let their shabby looks fool you. They'll kill you as soon as look at you. I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, you could stop talking for a start.
The main evidence of forest fires that I saw while we were out was a small part of the highway where there was a bunch of destroyed trees, and there was actually like construction work going on there. Like they were still like clearing it out and planting new trees there.
Chroma, I don't mean to correct you, but there are two bug types. Sometimes when you're near water, you will see a little
someone left here
dragonfly.
recently, and they were in a hurry.
They're kind of weird and transparent though, for some reason.
I thought it was nice that they're like manually replanting the forest here.
Yeah, there was like this hillside that got burnt down, I think last year, and we've been hiking around it ever since, basically. And it's just been now it's all green grass or like grassy plants, etc. I mean, but since it's the type of grass that dries out and then just stays kind of yellow, it's probably like it's depending on how good people are, which here people don't give a shit, and there's no like fireworks ban or anything.
Oh yeah,
So
they started
it's
banning
probably gonna
fireworks
go up
in
again.
a lot of the counties here.
They should have banned fireworks ages ago, but they still haven't in like this area because like we're literally in the desert.
They've had them banned in New York City for years apparently. Which is
Good.
interesting. What was I
Can
gonna
you
say?
imagine
Oh, yeah.
like the life if anything goes up in New York? Like, jeez.
It's interesting. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so in Central Oregon there was a big wildfire years and years ago, like over 10 years ago now. And when you go there, it's because out there is a desert, right? So when you go there, you
Yeah.
can still see all of the dead trees from the fire that long ago. And there's just some like tiny baby trees growing there now and stuff like that, just underbrush basically.
Yeah.
But there was a big, huge storm on the Oregon coast at about the same time, and you go there now, and it's like nothing ever happened. It's just already all grown back, and like it shows you what a difference rain makes in stuff growing back, basically. Just
This
like
is true, Chroma, and you're right, and it's a good point to make, especially because like we've had like
it did a
the
lot
aerial
here
fireworks.
because like there was a lot less fireworks here this year than I've ever
Well,
noticed before.
We've had like aerial fireworks banned in the area for years and years and years, right?
Mhm.
But that never stopped people from doing it. Like in my neighborhood,
yeah, like on the 4th of July itself, there were still fireworks, but there was basically none leading up
Right.
to it,
but
even though there used
but
to
like
be.
but like even if people do break those bans, they're never enforced
Mhm.
ever. And like I think they even unbanned the fucking aerial fireworks like a couple years back, which is just like why? There was a house like a fucking couple blocks away from me last year that didn't burn down, but it caught fire, and like most of it was burned because of fireworks like a year or two ago. It's
He
just
didn't
like,
even attack that guy. How did he get stunned?
why? Also, like, can we talk about? Do any of you know who buys fireworks? Like, 'cause those things are not cheap. They're fucking expensive. Like, what the hell?
I used to get
Like,
them.
you ever? Yeah, like we used to get like them too, but we could never afford like very much. And this is like when I was tiny, and so, but like you always go into like fucking Walmart
I think we
or
would
wherever,
get like $80 of them.
and like you see like the packs that are like 500 or somewhere around there, and it's just like, ooh.
My dad often tells us about a family member, I forget exactly how he was related to us, but who would just give the kids $50 and then they'd go through all the fireworks and then be like, he'd give them another $50 and be like, okay, go buy some more, and he'd just keep doing that.
Yeah, same breed. One year, because I was like kind of like interested in like, I mean, fire's kind of fun to play with. Not gonna lie. Not that I would ever do that irresponsibly anymore. But one year when I was a kid, I bought like a bunch of like those little like, those like, little like they're like they spin on the ground and they make a little funny shape and they had changed colors
I like
for a bit.
those.
Fireworks. Yeah, I bought a bunch of those because after 4th of July they were super cheap. And then I just like play with them by like trying to like put them in different like little boxes made out of paper and stuff like that, which never really turned out that spectacularly. But I don't know. That was something I did once.
Remember my uncle picking those up and like throwing them into the air.
Means anything to you.
Yeah.
It does.
You not only save us, but speak to us.
The matriarch.
But yeah,
And, like,
whatever
I
they
think
did
that's-
here seemed to work because there was like absolutely no fireworks this year compared to
I think
most
that's like
years.
also technically illegal because like even those are like
No.
they can
A
start
secret, in
fires.
fact.
They are dangerous and
Yeah.
probably not supposed to do them
That could be
all
a
the
problem.
time.
Well, remember here in Oregon, there was one of those, like, I think the biggest wildfire was started by a kid throwing a firework into a ravine.
Yeah, and now it's gonna be fucking gender reveals. I mean, we have a fucking gender reveal store here now, a physical
John said you
fucking
left him up.
store.
What?
I don't know where it is, but I keep on seeing the highway ads for it, and I'm just
No.
like,
Howard. We made sure
great.
Not to seek to notice.
Well, I
look,
mean,
I'm in
there
the
was,
wind
I
farm.
mean, one of the big ones in California was started by one of those.
Did you and the others commit?
I beat a man who stole my kill. It was my role.
Yeah.
The others stole, broke custom. Or
There's a
trespassed
channel I
into
watch
the
occasionally
domain.
that's I forget what it's called, Fascinating Horror, and they mostly talk about like disasters.
Why did you take?
And they have an
Dreamwell?
episode that's just
Because
history
I
of
have wounded.
gender reveal
Why else would we take
disasters.
it? Something terrible has happened to the tribe. The Braves offer no protection. The machines are angry and
It's
bandits
wild.
infest the sacred land and prey upon us.
It is. It'd be
Why else
almost
would
funny if it
outcasts
wasn't so
break custom
disastrous
and
for
band
like
together,
everyone
but that we
else
have
when they
no
do like
choice?
the
Yeah.
fires.
Even so, we did not steal. We left shards in the stashes and tried to pay John. But of course he would not speak to us.
There are others who need.
There was
You can't
that
have
fire
one.
that was started by the kid with the firework. It almost destroyed the
One person to another.
what's it called, Klamath Falls,
See,
the big famous one with the bridge that goes over it.
I don't know.
For
it.
everything that happened, we're afraid.
And there's like a cultural center there.
Here.
It's like a really old building, and they were really worried about it, but they managed to save it and the area from the wildfire, so
In the
that was very
meantime,
good.
Stay safe and stick together.
They like took all of the like important artifacts and stuff out of it and everything, but everything survived, so it was okay. I've been there before. I ate lunch there one time.
I'll tuck that away.
I took a picture of the parking lot there when I was there from like up on the hill and did like a tilt shift effect on it. It was a pretty cool looking picture to make it look like a teeny little model, you know?
Yeah. Bree, what fireworks laws are there like around where you live? I'm curious because I've never really like heard of them around the UK. If you know, obviously.
The hell is this pointing me? Oh, this guy.
Here's the
Yeah, we
door.
have like in
Take it to
July
Theo
too.
and Mother's
Like, I mean, there
Rocks.
has been less
We're winter
fireworks
brave
this year,
there when
which
we
is
get back.
surprising.
I will.
But
Mm-hmm.
it's
But
still
what
like,
became of
you
the
know, been like,
outcasts?
you know, the whole week of the
Thank you for
4th
their
and a little bit
courage.
after that. But
Hanging
in
up to
Utah, we
me,
also have this
speaking
state
to each
holiday
other,
that's some
and to
bullshit
us.
colonizer holiday
You showed them no
called
mercy.
Pioneer
You
Day.
don't know who I am, do
And
you?
so people
Oh.
also launch fireworks for
I was
that.
raised as an
So
outcast in the
tradition,
mountains
like
of Bad Boy's
generally,
Heart.
fireworks go all month
This
long,
girl.
Oh.
and it's
If I'd
basically
known, I
nonstop.
never would have
And
spoken to you.
if you have a dog that's afraid of fireworks, it's basically hell.
There were a few years here that I can remember that were like that.
And
I
yet
think
it's
I've
this
told this
motherless
story
girl
before.
who
We used to
freed
have a
you and
dog
recovered
named
your dream
Scout,
world
and
of
he was
tribe.
really sweet, like really
You judged
friendly,
people less
and
than you'd be
just
so lonely.
really like fun to
I
play
have
with.
no need of others.
He had a
Well,
really cool,
congratulations,
like we
Judd.
had 2 dogs at the
You've managed
time,
to
a
show
little
yourself.
tiny
I'm
mutt
done
named
here.
Scrappy and
Make
him,
sure that
and
Theo
they
gets
loved
fed
each
from
other, and they
you.
would play like hide and seek
I'll
with
be
each other
back.
all the time in the backyard, and it was really cute. But every 4th of July, he would go absolutely insane because he was so terrified of fireworks. We would drug him. We'd try everything. I think I've said stuff about this before, but
Yeah,
one
you talked
time
about
he
this on the
broke out
stream
of a
before.
cage in the basement and then like chewed through a power cord of a table saw and chewed like the entire door frame basically off.
Incredible.
Like it was kind of nuts, and my family couldn't really like, you know, keep that around, so they had to get rid of him. I mean, we did actually find a home for him because there's like places near ski resorts where fireworks aren't allowed, and people did come and get him, but I'd never know what happened to him after that.
Oh, I see.
But I'm fairly certain it wasn't just like some like planted story, because I saw like the kid and the parents come get him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so like hopefully he lived a good life after that. But it was always sad because we still had Scrappy, and she was, you know, never quite as happy because he was gone. And I feel like
Aw.
we should have gotten rid of both of them at the same time if we could have.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Scrappy died like a year or so ago.
Oh,
Actually, yeah, she died during the COVID year, last year.
oh,
She just
Ouch.
died of old age, and
well,
our
that's okay.
other dog never really got along as well with her.
Mm.
They had like dominance, you know, fighting issues.
I see. This is slightly unrelated, but I'm reminded of the fact that my rabbit has a twin brother somewhere. We only got the one of them.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
our
another
cat
rabbit out there
has
who looks just like him.
siblings somewhere. I mean, that's not uncommon for cats, but
And our rabbit has like he's pretty unique as far as his behavior. So I wonder if his brother behaves just like him.
yeah.
I wonder if there's another bunny out there like him. I think they were adopted at the same time. Like I think the people, like when we adopted our rabbit, there were people there adopting his brother as well.
Hmm.
We got him when he was still a baby bunny. That's because he was born at the Humane Society.
That thought got dark.
I'm still amazed by how soft rabbits are. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, me too. Like I have a rabbit and I'm still like, dang, he's so soft. He's the softest animal I've ever pet. He's a soft little guy.
God, I found this.
Ellie Cat says, my kitten is very soft. My rabbit feels especially soft whenever we go to my grandma's house because she has a dog. And I pet the dog. And his fur is very rough compared to the rabbit. So when I get back home, the rabbit feels extra soft by comparison.
Cats can certainly also get very soft, especially if like they're like got like a, I don't know if it's like an oil, like they get specific oils or something, but some cats are very, very soft.
Don't rabbits have a very high hair/follicle count? It could be. And they have like 2 layers of fur as well. There's an overcoat and an undercoat. And the undercoat is like extra fluffy. That probably adds to it as well. Like they have like it's like very smooth and silky fur on the top, and then underneath is very fluffy and soft fur.
Oh, Elena, what are you doing now, by the way?
Still doing that same quest.
Stocking up.
Just had a lot of different places for me to go.
Insult the energy?
Yeah.
Huh, I thought you were on the same step that I was, but mine's over.
I'm going to go to Pitch Cliff at the moment. I wonder if I could knock some pieces off of these things.
Not much gets past them.
I don't think you're on the same quest.
Oh.
I think it auto switched, so come on.
Component removed. Nice. Getting some blaze.
Granted, I can't find the one that says go to Pitch Cliff either, though, so I don't know.
Oh.
This is a main quest.
Keep that for later.
Yeah, that's a main quest.
You want to touch an Angora rabbit just once? They look like puffball mushrooms.
Well, that's
Angora
cool.
rabbits are very cute. They just have extreme floof. You can make yarn from their fur.
My cousin showed up around here today and was talking about some bullshit. And he was like, I think crypto's this thing of this future, and it's like, no. I just couldn't believe, like, I was like, did you see what happened to NFTs? Have you seen the energy requirements for crypto? Like, even if it goes down, it's still burning energy for
What the
nothing.
hell's
And
going
just
on
like,
with the lighting
"Eh,
here?
we'll see. And I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Just, why don't you, like, fucking listen to people? But
The
he's
hell
like
is this
a
lighting?
business major, so haha, you know.
Haha, Jonathan!
Haha, and Jonathan.
You are buying my
I am-
NFT!
Yeah, exactly. Was God of War 4 really good? I saw a playthrough of it. It looks fun in its own way. I don't know if I'd go back and
Oh,
play it on
this
my
is
own,
random.
but I really liked the Valkyries. They seemed really fun. Maybe I'll have to try it at some point. It seems like I could get into the
I'm
combat.
gonna pull Abyss and spam our stream link to them.
Okay. I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
There.
Wait, they're actually at work today, aren't they? No, they go in tomorrow. They go in tomorrow.
Yeah, it was pretty. They were here earlier today, so they would usually be working.
No, like yeah, they I know because they weren't sure if they had work today, but when they didn't want it because there's an inspection happening or whatever. But they actually don't have to go until
Well,
tomorrow.
they were
so-
hanging out with me pretty late last night, so I assumed that they didn't have to go to work.
Yeah, you're right.
'Cause they usually leave earlier. They gotta go to work.
That's for sure. The game concept pretty cool. Not that I don't know if we can talk about it here though, but yeah, this is cool. This makes
Yeah,
cool
like
stuff.
this.
Yeah, I'm not really like planning on playing the rest of Serious Alley, but like if I ever get the chance to get God of War 4 for cheap, I'll probably check it out.
We better look for him.
Damn right.
Oh, now I'm doing a different quest. I see.
Yeah, you're in a main quest.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go do A Daughter's Vengeance.
This is indeed a sorcerer. A fairy sorcerer.
Abyss just spammed me something. Yeah, Abyss didn't come to the stream, they just spammed an image to me
Biss Grungy Sorcerer. That's their name. That's their magic card name.
I'm still getting notifications from these things at Biss.
Oh, there's Biss. Hi, Biss. We're talking about you behind your back.
Biss,
Well,
I'm still getting notifications.
yeah.
Biss, please. Biss, I can't make the notifications stop.
Elena, you thought you could match the power of their spam? You fool.
Please. Ryan, please. More spam. Oh,
Now
yeah.
it's Ryan
It's
time.
Ryan time.
Get her stuck in.
Oh my god.
I fucking love Ryan. I never finished that game, and maybe I will
Ryan,
someday.
hit that
But Ryan
Yonkey
is the best character.
Splunky. Please.
Everything about Ryan is perfect.
Leave it to Ryan.
You know that site? It's like, what is it? Quack, whatever.
The duck AI thing.
Yeah, that one. Like, me and Biss were like playing around with that the other day, right? And then like, I was like, I can't believe they have Xenoblade Chronicles voices, but they don't have Ryan or Shoal. And like, yeah, that's what Biss told me. I was like, Elena's on the right track.
Yeah, I said exactly the same thing. Oh yeah, leave it to Biss. Yeah, I forgot I was gonna mention Angora rabbits are basically like, they're like sheep in rabbit form. You can
If I ever
harvest
get my
their wool.
Wii back, I promise I will at least finish that game on stream. I don't know if I'm going to start it over, but I'll finish it.
This must be Mother's crown. So I should be around here somewhere.
Elena, you've seen the Wii save icon for Xenoblade Data, right?
I think so?
What is it?
I don't remember. If you told me what it was, I'd probably remember.
It's just infinite Ricky Vor.
Oh yes, yes, I remember.
It's amazing.
My own downfall.
Ricky. Xenoblade
Like
is
it
pretty
just
incredible.
zooms into Ricky's mouth, and then you see Ricky, and then you zoom into his mouth, and then it goes on and on and on.
It's unfortunately one of those games where I would say it gets good 30 hours in, which
Yeah.
a lot of people
I mean-
aren't down for that. But
I remember ending in like the snowy, slidey area, so I don't know if
see.
that's 30 hours in or not.
that was over 30 hours in for me.
Looking for Zaid.
Okay.
Nothing I could say would stop her.
But it took
It
me
was
like
starting
30
to-
hours to like... Actually, you know what? No, I think that was before where it really started clicking for me. Because it took me about 30 hours playing through it before like the gameplay actually really clicked for me, where I felt like I knew what I was doing
Mm.
and was like making strategies.
Yeah. I really liked playing as characters other than Shulk, which is nice that you could do that.
I think I always had Shulk on my team, just because he had abilities that were...
I think
Very
me
important.
too, but I liked playing as the other characters.
Yeah, I
you
would
know,
I didn't put Shulk like as the front of the party though. I played as other
But it also
characters
was
all the
like-
time, yeah.
It sucks that like so many of those quests are like, you know, time limited, or not, maybe not time limited, but as much as like, you know.
Oh yeah, there's side quests you can miss.
Yeah, and so like maybe you want to do all of them, and they're all really repetitive, or
Yeah.
at least most of them.
There's only like 12 main story quests in the game, and then like several hundred side quests though. So side quests are what you're mostly going to be doing in Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can tell me about Day Tower?
And yeah,
Carja
I have had no
Forge, right at the
interest in
border.
playing Xenoblade 2.
Bastards
And what about Xenoblade X or
or
Xenoblade
That
Chronicles
one maybe
X?
a little bit. It's just
I always thought it looked really pretty, and I like
it's,
like
com-
mecha.
it's
so, like,
basically
I wanted to
completely
play it.
unrelated from Xenoblade though. Xenoblade is a weird series.
But is it good? Like that's what I want to know.
What do you
Because
know?
it
I've
always
known
looks
some
like,
people who liked it. I just don't know much about it. I don't think it was very popular.
Mhm.
Killed my brother while poor Nakoa watched from the shadows.
I mean, nothing on the Wii
I
U was
guess-
very popular, but
That's probably pretty hard to like get a hold of now because Wii U's are, I don't know,
You can't imagine what
not
it's
super
like.
common. Oh, they might be cheap though.
I've noticed Wii U's going up in price lately.
Oh no.
I understand.
Yeah, I'd been thinking about getting one for a while, but I never did because I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to play much on it. And then after a while, I was like, well, it's just cheap, so maybe I should just get one. And then I went to look for them again. It's like, oh, they're more expensive now.
What do peeps in chat think about the Steam Deck?
I want to get one, but you knew that already. We've been talking about it.
Would look into getting one, but I'd hold off until I actually get info I want on it, like how it feels, and I'd love to hold one first.
Shiny was telling me somebody at IGN said that who has been hands-on with it and said that it feels fine.
Yeah, I know some news places did it, but I always like to see user reviews, especially like I really want to see what it's like to tear one apart though, because I really don't like that the cheap models only got 64 gigabytes of storage. External hard drives or not, I think that's really, I mean, like micro SD cards or not, that's too small. Yeah, that's the one, Allie.
I want to get one, I think. It's
I have
just
no idea if there's a Wii U.
their reservation thing has been pooping, though. Their servers are not handling it very well.
I mean,
but they're putting in a lot of work to make sure that people can't scalp it, though, so that's good.
It seems like it might be like a decent alternative to the Switch Pro, or whatever it's called,
The OLED model.
the OLED edition. But I mean, obviously you can't play Nintendo games that are first party on it, but
Yeah,
you
but
could probably emulate them.
There's a lot of people who play the Switch just for like all the ports, because they want to play them on a handheld.
Also, like, you could probably emulate, like, no, maybe not Switch games yet, but you can emulate a lot of Nintendo stuff on it because it's just
a
like
computer.
Arc Linux at the end of the day, and it is a computer. And like I've run Arc Linux before, and it's not like you know, the regular Arc Linux experience of just like you literally have to update everything yourself all the time. Probably, I'd imagine it's like auto update. And even if you have Windows applications, usually there's pretty good like Wine. You know, they're good Windows emulators for them. That's true, Chroma. That is the downside. But I mean, if that's a thing that works for you, like I know specifically, like I feel like someone like Cassie would really like it because Cassie really likes playing.
Cassie's
on
been
Switch.
thinking about getting it,
And playing on the laptop is like actively not a thing she enjoys.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I was like, Cassie will probably like this.
Yeah, that was my first thought. Because like, I've been trying to, I've been like kind of playing through some Warframe with Cassie every now and then. Because she really wants to try out the space stuff, but it takes a bit to get to.
And, well, like I said, it's nice that they're preventing people from scalping this because the Switch OLED model got scalped instantly.
Are they preventing people from scalping it?
Yeah, you can only, like, one purchase, or one reservation per customer, and also you have to have made a purchase on Steam before June this year to reserve one of these.
Okay, that's fair, but also, like, the reservation system's kind of bullshit. I hope it just, I mean, hopefully it's just a launch thing. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's instead of just fully pre-ordering it, it's just you reserve a copy. I've done that with stuff at Target before too. They sell reservations for games sometimes at Target.
Do you get a refund once you get the actual console, or is it just like you have to pay the reservation fee in addition?
I mean, it's only $5.
Oh, it's $5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So even if that isn't folded into the price, it's like, that's not bad. Especially because it's going to come out so much later than right now. So it's like, yeah, okay. I can eat $5
I don't really
now.
feel like I would pony up the money for a Steam Deck anytime soon, but it would be nice to have something that's like easier to play games on than like laptop plus controller, I guess. On the go, if you really wanted to like play like your Steam library games.
Uh-oh, you said the phrase that Biss hates.
What?
You said on the go.
Oh, there's a lot of phrases that Biss hates. It's hard to keep track, okay? What if I had fucking said, tighten up the like tight controls or something like that? You know, it would have murdered me on the spot. Wait, what do you mean? What was on my screen just now? I don't know what you're talking about. I literally don't know what you're talking about. Actually, what happened?
You must not
Did
have been
Elena?
at Arrow's last Pokemon stream.
Did Elena do something?
No, I didn't do anything. Find the outpost commander.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Is it that guy?
Are you in charge here?
No, that would be Captain Balan. I'm his second in command.
Sorry, Arrow, you're gonna die now. Oh no, Biss.
Wait,
Oh no.
You're Zaid?
Ah, you've heard of me. Let me
You
ease
can't
your
threaten me,
mind.
Biss.
There seem to be wild stories about me.
Okay, you said two banned phrases.
But the Nora have me
That is
mistaken
too good for
someone
you.
else. I'm not sure where
Alright,
the
Biss,
fault
what's my
lies,
fate?
But the fog of war often breeds confusion.
But yeah, I think the Steam Deck would appeal to a lot of people who want handheld versions of their games, because with that they don't have to pay it over again. They can just
Yeah, I
have
thought
their
handheld versions
handheld.
of indies was like half the selling point of the Switch for a lot of
Yeah.
people.
So I think that this will be a competitor for people like that. Also, it looks like we're
Also, it
destroying the
does
great
seem
evil.
to be like it does seem like it will be decently more powerful with for like
Yeah.
only a little bit more than like the new
Here
Switch.
it goes. I mean, the new Switch isn't any more powerful than the old one.
Yeah, but like the new Switch has at least one upgrade, and it's not like really anything
So you
amazing.
deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a
Granted,
role in those
I do like
operations, albeit a
LEDs. They're
very
nicer
limited one.
to look at.
But all this
Generally, I
nonsense
think.
about torture and murder.
Well, Shiny was telling me that
Organic
this OLED screen might actually be worse than the current screen on the Switch.
Well,
Depending on how
I
they
think
do it.
we're talking about different
But
things.
Sun King
I
of
think
Oz
they're
has worked
easier
hard
on
to
the
eliminate
eyes,
such brutality.
not that they technically have the better color
The
quality or
last
whatever.
Yeah, she said the
but
color resolution could be worse, and also
I believe they're
Could suffer
generally nicer
from-
on the eyes because
from burn-in
they
and-
like can have like a true black or something. I forget how it works, but like they're organic. They're organic.
Well, yeah, it's
LEDs.
because on LCDs there's a light shining through it, like the entire
Yeah.
screen all the time, and so
What
Yeah.
did you do with
the
her?
black parts is actually lit up slightly.
Wait,
Whereas
Biz says
this-
I'm going to get all tomorrows. Oh no. Biz, what does that mean? Am I being turned into an all tomorrows creature? Which one?
I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way.
But yeah, it was like
Sadly, I don't think she believed
because it's each pixel has its own light on LED screens.
Wait, is this man on screen Yuri Lowenthal, Ali? That's Spider-Man?
But I did hear a
Is that the
report from
case?
Garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Said.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
No. Oh,
I'll
who's
go to
Yuri
Lonesome Rock and get to
Lowenthal?
the bottom of this. I promise you that.
Oh, a random merchant.
Oh,
And if our men
Oh,
are anything
shit.
less than helpful,
Spider-Man just selling shit in Horizon. Who knew?
reminds me of the guy who does the voice of the Super Smash Bros. Announcer.
Wait, Elena,
Is,
do you think this merchant might have been selling food? Like maybe
Oh,
an easy thing to eat that you could, preferably slice up and share with your friends.
That garrison is my own.
Pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
wait, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, it reminds me of the guy who does the voice of the Super Smash Bros. Announcer, because the previous thing that he was in before that was just Dust and Elysian Tale, where he played just a random background character.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then his next gig was Smash Bros. Announcer.
Huh. This says they're gonna turn me into a hyper mammal, and I don't know what that means, but I don't like it.
Wow, Bess, I can't believe you've done this.
Not a fan.
Whee!
I'm just fucking around.
There's like 3 quests on the way to the one quest that I was trying to do, so I'm just gonna do them all along the way.
Oh, which one are we starting with?
It's Weapons of the Lodge, Great Run Hunting Ground.
Oh, that's just a hunting ground.
Yeah, but I think there's a quest to do there.
Well, hunting grounds always have the little quest symbol on them.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, but
It's a little
it never
annoying.
even goes away, even after you've completed all the trials.
How about Hunter's Blind? Go to Lone Light.
That's not a hunt. That's not a. I mean, that is a quest. I mean, that's not a hunting ground.
Yeah.
Is what I was trying to say.
Well, it's because there's another hunting thing over here. We'll find the
Yeah,
groundskeeper.
I was always annoyed by the hunting grounds because they just always have the little like diamond quest marker in it. It just never. Moves.
Well, thanks, game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try not to fight these giant buffalo things because when I fought them before,
Oh wait,
it
the
took
weapons
3
of the
billion
lodge
years.
part. The weapons of the lodge part might actually be a quest though. The hunting ground itself isn't. The weapons is. Yeah, yeah. Wait, weapons of the lodge quest is literally just get all the medals from all the hunting grounds though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it's like you get special editions of like some of the weapons by getting like all like the best medals basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really need to bother with that now, do I?
Oh yeah, you take care too, Chroma. Have a good day.
Bye bye. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna spend time to record the rest of my Plants vs. Zombies video. I need some time, and I gotta spend time editing it.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun.
I got too much stuff to do.
To live by.
Yeah, you and me both. So that means you're going to do a hunter's blind.
Oh, also, Biss and I have decided what we're gonna stream together next.
Oh, what are you streaming?
We're gonna stream the Rayman games. We're gonna start with the first one, and then play the second and third ones.
No.
I figured out it's really easy to
You're
get
gonna stream the man with the parasitic hair? The hair leeches that he passes on to Knuckles?
I figured out it's really easy to play the first one on the computer.
I can imagine. It's probably not that hard to emulate it. Is it PSX? Is it before that?
I'm getting it on GOG.com. It's like a
Oh, is
it's
it
like a PC
released on
port.
computers? Okay.
Yeah, there's apparently a mod that you should run for it though that like fixes a couple things, but
Well,
figure
I'd
that out.
imagine it probably has issues running on modern systems if it was released
there's
so
like
long ago.
there's just like a couple of Biss was telling me about it. There's a couple of weird things like songs that play in the wrong parts of the game or something like that that the mod fixes.
Oh, this is explaining. You're collecting ether currents. I can't associate ether from anything other than fucking like Magic the Gathering because the last time I seriously played it was like during the era when they were in this place called Kaladesh and there was like this ether that just flowed through everything and they were like there was a whole species of people who didn't have gender and were like ether born and so that's all I can fucking see every time I like see that word now.
GOG also has the second and third Rayman games too.
Wait, which ones are Modern Rayman? Is Modern Rayman like the first of the 3D games? I thought Rayman was always 3D.
No, the first
Until,
Rayman
like-
was not.
Oh.
It was a 2D platformer.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why he doesn't have any arms or legs, because the guy who made it wasn't happy with the animations and just got rid of the limbs.
I mean, I guess that works. They just took the like that. That's how you know. That's
he was
how
2D
that's how you do
sprites.
game design from now on. If you're not happy with the thing, just take the eraser tool to it. Like, you know what? It's good. It's
It
good.
is pretty legendary.
It kind of is.
Pretty inspirational. exploded it.
More coming.
I reached level 25.
Congrats.
Oh no, you said that like the video. Congrats.
What? I said congrats.
Oh.
I actually said that wrong the second time, but that's okay. Oh, good. Tabletop actual play stream? Ooh, that should be interesting.
And
So like that's IRL, right? That's not just like a tabletop sim. We have to see Wild West. Hey, that's like one of the top tiers of fantasy IMO. Just because I like Wild Arms 3, and that's about it.
I like space fantasy. Or no, excuse me, no. Space western. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
That's what Borderlands is. Sci-fi western.
I never thought of it really as a western, but I guess I can kind of see why that fits.
Yeah, it's got.
I guess
it's got all the things that
I
a
don't really
western
consider
has.
it space either, because I don't think in any of like the first couple games you really ever travel between planets, right?
No. I mean,
Like there's
the
talk of it,
pre-sequel, you're
especially
on
in the
moon.
second. Yeah.
It's just space because you're on an alien planet, I think is the main.
Yeah. That's still cool, Allie. I hope it goes well. Come check it out. I have a
noticed a
bad
bunch of
track record.
I noticed a bunch of VTubers
Maybe I
lately
should
have
give
been
it another
doing
chance.
tabletop RPG streams.
I have a real bad history with them. Like, as in every time I've been part of one, it just falls apart and or devolves into garbage. And like, and by that I mean like people get mad at each other garbage, not like it's just bad. And so I've kind of been turned off them for a long time. But maybe I should try it again.
I want to be a VTuber still. Just need to figure out how
Me
to
too.
make the thing.
I figured out how to make a thing using a program and I got it working, but like I couldn't really customize it, and I never really explored like the importing
I
your own
just wanted
model
to
because
look
I
like
had
me.
to make my own model. Well, then you could probably use the program that I was using. I think I still have them installed.
I see.
It's just a pretty basic customization software. If you just want to look like a human, then like
Yeah, I just
it
want to be
should
me.
work. The tracking isn't super great, but as long as you have a would you want like webcam tracking, or
Yeah.
do you have a webcam?
Yeah. That's what I
Okay.
did my Lego Mario streams with.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot you did those.
Hmm. I wanted to stream building the Lego Sonic set too, but I'm not sure that the Lego Sonic set is actually going to exist.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I wonder if like it was due to the Minecraft thing or something. I don't know.
Because they announced it as if it was like for sure. They're like, "This is going into production.
Yeah.
We're gonna work on this, and you should see the finished product in a couple weeks." And then
Yeah, it was really weird.
and yeah, and like say like it was like copyright Sega and everything. Like they had definitely gotten it approved and everything. And like the person
what
who
happened
designed
with
it, I went to her Twitter page. She was like, "Yeah, I'm really excited. They're making my Lego Ideas set and everything. Like I've been working with the designers." And then later on, I go to I keep checking in on Lego Ideas to see how it's coming along. But now it's been like half a year, and like the blog post about it is just gone. It's deleted. It's still there on Lego's website, but it's gone off the Lego Ideas website.
Always come.
So that really concerns me more than anything.
Bother to fight them anymore.
And like other stuff that got announced after that
I could track
have already gone into production.
If more come here,
Like the Winnie the Pooh
Here's,
set and stuff
here's
like
my
that.
theory.
Yeah.
Sega's making Sonic Ranger or whatever. Sonic Ranger has cubes in the particle effects. Therefore, it's probably blocky in some respect. Therefore, too similar to Legos, and they wouldn't like it. This is the most bullshit theory, by the way. Don't listen to me.
Okay.
But also, like, I wonder if like the Lego Minecraft or the Lego Sonic has something to do with it too. What if they made Lego Sonic Minecraft sets now?
Yeah, I have no idea what happened to it, but it's very disappointing. I wanted to get that.
Yeah.
It just seems to have been very quietly cancelled. Like, you didn't see anything.
I mean, Ali, you know, maybe if like what days are you planning on doing it? First of all, like schedule-wise. Second, like I don't know, maybe I'd be interested in trying it again. Could be cool. Could be cool.
But I still forgot to actually do these.
Also, like, what
see.
kind of system is it? Like, I know there's a bunch of them. Wednesday afternoon. Maybe it could work. Maybe. Savage Worlds. Okay, I haven't heard of that one, but I'll look into it.
I have 958
Just like the one of those that actually happened and I liked.
I think I still need to get Foxbone.
You get Foxbone.
I think. Or no, I need turkey bones now, I think.
Turkey bone.
Fish bone.
Well, that's cool, Ali.
Yeah, turkey bone.
I do appreciate the systems people build for these. It's always neat to see them.
And turkey skin. So you have turkeys, foxes, and fish I should be hunting. I still haven't seen any fish. I saw a couple of fish on your end one time.
Yeah, there was that one that was floating in the air too.
Just meat.
There's all those fish in the markets, but those don't count.
I gotta walk around this thing.
I never scanned a Glinthawk, apparently.
You're just making
That's
fun of me
Sonic's
now.
new move. That's Sonic's new move, the Glinthawk.
Have I gone to that
Get
tall
ready.
neck? Yes, I have gone to that tall neck. That's a big robot. I don't want to get on the bad side of that thing.
You should try it out. They're cool. They're cool friends. I hope you do follow through with the Talana side quest chain, though. Those ones are neat. I like them a lot. Because I think Talana's pretty cool.
There's a bird. Several bird.
Where are you headed to now, Elena?
Lonesome Rock.
Okay, I think I've done that one, so that's good. Because I'm finishing up the one that you just did.
Lonesome Rock.
Yeah.
Got one.
There's a bunny. Bunny. I like bunnies. In case anybody didn't know by now.
I did, in fact, know. Surprise, surprise. Deadlands. Neat.
This must
Okay,
be lonesome
cool.
work. If it's a trap, I might go quiet.
Everybody
So,
likes
like-
bunnies.
Beni.
Banui.
Yeah, but maybe.
But baby.
I don't know. It came out my face.
There are chains in the cart.
Oh yeah, I definitely did the one that you're doing.
Seems like an ordinary outpost. I better look around.
Am I supposed to kill the people here?
That's just usually the way.
Are these bad guys?
Still finding sense advance the. Okay, I see.
I'm gonna shoot them, and if they're bad guys,
There
they'll get
could be
hurt.
some interest there.
Okay, those aren't bad guys.
Well, now I'm complaining about your complaining.
If you two don't shut up, I'm gonna to Zaid, and then things will get ugly.
I'm gonna sneak just in case.
You smack at them with your arrow.
Yeah, you didn't care.
They
That tells
said
me he's
no.
probably not a
They
bad
saw the
guy.
arrow and they said no.
They saw you?
Yeah,
Old
and then they said
Outlander,
no.
What are you doing here?
Prefect Zaid told me that bandits abducted a girl near here. Do you know where they might have taken her?
Zaid told you that, did he? Huh. No bandits around here, girl. But I think I can help you find your friend. The boss sent us a fresh one, boys.
You like that bunny thing,
Tie
Sisbury?
her down.
Can't believe you'd like that bunny thing.
Uh-oh, they're fighting me now. Kill the
Yep.
guards.
Stay down.
They found out that you liked the bunny thing and they said no.
Ow, that guy hit me.
Alright, let's see what Zaid's hiding out here.
How did this guy end up so, like, blackened? Why are they so dark now?
Oh yeah, they have like some shading errors going on. It's like they're in fucking Shadow of the Colossus.
Get it? Shadow? When are they gonna put Shadow in Shadow of the Colossus?
What is it, Biss? Tell me what it is.
Yes, please tell us, Biss. This sounds interesting. Wow, she just leaps over this bench as many
Is it the
times as
thing
you
with
make
like the fucking
her.
sex?
Look at her go. Look at her go. She just
yeah,
loves
I guess-
doing this.
Elena, you're gonna need to fight those big ones when you get the next hunting lodge quest anyway. So just
Oh.
wait until then. That is, I thought it was just. I didn't know they were doing that with the beds. I knew they were trying to discourage people from like fucking, but like, what the hell? That's so weird. That's such a weird thing. Wait, do you think people only
What?
do that on beds?
Special beds which collapse if you make any sudden moves or if there's more than one person's weight on them. What if you just like flipped over in the night?
They were moving prisoners.
Yeah, or
Like
you
while
could
you're
just like
sleeping.
not use the
You
bed.
just
even.
sleep perfectly still, huh?
I mean, I think it's kind of notorious for athletes to do that, but like that's not necessarily a bad
I
thing.
don't know if it's a myth or not either.
I get
that
like
even a
that
real
they don't
thing?
want people to just
You're done soon enough.
spread the COVID, but like, geez, I think that's not the like. It feels like a measure that doesn't take into account the agency of anyone else, and so it's probably not going to result in anything because people are just going to get around it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if you talked with them, and gave them
I mean,
like.
people always say that. I just don't know if that really happens or not.
It just feels like fucking abstinence, you know? It's like, we're not gonna say anything, but we're gonna try and make it difficult for you to do a thing. So don't do it, haha. And then instead of being like, here's a way to safely do this. Exactly, Ali, exactly. Also, like, I imagine if they were clever enough, they could probably stop the whatever the collapsing mechanism is. Like, if it's just like but the bed folds somehow, you can probably jam it.
So weird.
That Nora girl we got in the
Yes, yes, miss, yes. That'll work.
And I'm gonna have to cut through these guards to get to
my
her.
shack when the buyers come. It's because you stink embarrasses them.
Found him! Over here!
Kill these guys. You can see me, but I'm hiding in the bushes. Oh my god, he's trying to burn me! Oh, he did it!
Bree makes a good point. They may not even go now. Can you imagine being like, no, I don't know if I want to go now. I can't have any fun. That's what it was really about the entire time.
Stay sharp.
Probably feels like a miss to me because I'm ace.
Huh? What'd you say, Elena?
Huh?
I thought you said something.
Oh.
Stay bright. Stay alert.
Trying
Did
to
you
shoot
not?
this guy.
Ah.
What? Is that arrow just floating in the air now?
Yeah, I'm just floating in the air now. You got a problem with that?
It didn't hit anything.
What are you, the floating in the air police?
Got him.
Lima, I know you got stuff to do, but I do hope you finish Subnautica sometime.
I just don't have time lately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know it might be a while. Because I at the very least would like to hear your thoughts on it, and also, if you get the option, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the second one.
Yeah, I just noticed that we went to Walmart the other day, and I noticed that they are selling Subnautica 1 and 2 physical copy on the Switch.
They have physical copies?
Yeah.
Dang.
It was both games in one. They were also selling a physical copy of all the Five Nights at Freddy's games together in one.
Well, that makes sense. That's good.
They're also selling physical copies of Fortnite DLC. Or just like Fortnite skins. I see, Ali.
Wait, is that what you said, Elena?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, I didn't know you were ace.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, is there anybody still around? Well, if they are, I can take them, so I'm just gonna quit hiding now. Oh, there's a guy. Ooh. Oh, there was only one left. He was like yelling like, "Come help!" But everybody was dead. Well, a bit unfortunate. Sometimes I feel weird how cavalier this game is about just killing bad guys.
I'd have to leave.
Yeah, that's just like AAA games in general, I think, and also a lot of games.
It's like, well, I don't want to kill them necessarily, but it's the mission is just kill them. It's like, okay. It doesn't exactly seem necessary. Like, couldn't there have been something that we could have worked out other than just killing these people? Especially like this game's, I think in this game in particular, it's just that the world doesn't feel right, and like the character you're playing as and everything, that you would just kill people.
Hmm.
It feels like it goes a little bit against the world that you're in.
I mean, to be fair, most of them literally try to kill Aloy, but yeah, it does feel a little funky.
Well, I mean, that's no excuse.
Talk to Nakoa. She'll know what to do. Please, help
I
us.
mean, what else is? I mean, like,
Jan sent me.
yeah.
Look, we can talk more once we get
That's like the thing in like superhero stories all the time. Is the superheroes?
Oh yeah, you're right, Allie. Fucking Null, or I don't know what his name is. Nil. That's it.
I'll
Nil.
help the others. Let's go.
Yeah.
What was that? What are you doing?
Talk to Nakoa. She'll know what to do.
These movements and animations are so awkward. Oh. Stream pooped. The stream
It
is
says,
pooping.
but Elena, video games are about kill. Oh no.
Okay, the stream is good now.
Oh, that's chill water. I want that shit.
And like, oh yeah, the other thing is that like this game, like the main enemies are all robots, and it's like I would have thought that they would have put those in, because it's like in this world they just destroy robots and they don't kill people, but they kill people and destroy robots.
You know, I just realized in this game you can disassemble meat.
What?
In the menus, you can just disassemble it. And you know what you get out of it when you disassemble meat? You get metal shards.
What?
Yeah. You can't disassemble wood,
Hey,
but you can
what the-
disassemble meat. Oh, Bree says there's this hidden indie game called Undertale you might have heard of. And Allie says, oh yeah, I thought Sans is the normal final boss of Undertale. Actually, Allie, just so you're aware, Elena never finished Undertale, so
Well,
I don't know if
I beat the game once.
Yeah, you beat a neutral playthrough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you care about spoilers or not, but like I just letting people know.
I didn't finish the pacifist one, which we started 2 years ago.
Oh God. Oh no, that's so long ago. Yeah, that's right. With kill and side quest and watchtower and mocap. Mocap is the most important video game character of the century.
I thought he was from The Simpsons.
Yeah, but he had to
gave him a quicker
start
death than he
somewhere.
deserved.
Mocap.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every
That's one hell of a
animal deserves
hairstyle.
clean kill.
Do you think anybody has ever had that hairstyle in
Oh,
real
hello,
life?
Sasha.
Time for me to go.
I'm
I
sure.
don't even know your story. It must be a good one if they gave you the mark of a seeker. If you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian.
I watched a
I'll be
video
there until the
about
others get back up on their feet.
human hair because it's
Until
very unique,
Thank you for helping me.
where we
cut
have
this
essentially
rock
lost
from
all
the
hair on
road.
our bodies, but not on
I
the
don't
top of
know.
our head.
Maybe now I can put Zaid behind me and remember my father. as
Mocap
I
was a
should.
character in a Mortal Kombat game. Is that really true?
As soon
Like,
as
I
the others
wouldn't
are
be
ready,
surprised,
we'll
but
head
I
for
would
Meridian.
also be surprised.
Thanks again for all your help.
I was trying to figure out what
Try me now.
what is the reason why we only have hair on our heads. Like, we do still have hair on our bodies, but it's like so little, as it's like compared to other animals, it's basically nothing.
Mocap balls. Mocap was a Mortal Kombat character. He was just a guy in a mocap suit, and his blood was mocap balls. That's amazing. Absolutely legendary, right there.
I think the reason that we lost our body hair was for thermoregulation. We developed sweating instead for thermoregulation.
Which is, yeah, more efficient, right? Because water.
Well, and it
heat
also
transfer
gave us an advantage because we would have been basically the only kind of animal that could stand to be out of the shade.
Oh.
And so
Very
would have
good.
given us an advantage in like hunting, to be able to like cross areas that are in sunlight when other animals
see.
cannot.
I mean,
Because I never
pigs
realized
sweat,
that.
right?
I never realized before. Well, not like humans do.
Does any other animal sweat?
Not the way that we do, where it's like our whole body and it's our primary way of cooling
Okay.
down. It's really weird because I never realized that before, where our sweating is a uniquely human thing. I had no idea until I watched this video. But yeah, they don't. The only like sort of like most plausible explanation they came up with for why we still have hair on our heads is for just sexual display, sort of like a peacock tail or that type of thing.
Yeah.
They said especially with the way where throughout human history there have been many different ways that we style our hair and stuff like that. It's an important part of
This says they've
for
seen
humans.
Mocap's design, and they say it's legendary. Now I'm interested.
Because there's not really any determinable, like, sort of, like, practical reason for having all this hair on our head. But they said it's hard to determine sort of the origin or to predict things that develop just for sexual display in animals because it's always
be
completely
anything.
subjective, yeah.
Yeah.
So they think that's just what it is for humans, and not really anything beyond that. Which I find very interesting. Also slightly related was, I saw a thing recently that was about, the first, like, agriculture that we did. And they said we're not sure how much, like, planning or foresight went into domesticating animals, or if it just kind of happened.
Yeah,
least
that makes
initially.
sense. I could totally see people just being like, "Oh, I'll feed this thing. Oh, it's
Yeah.
here. Now it's mine. You're
Because
my friend now."
the earliest form of like keeping like goats, for instance, was just finding herds of them and then just sort of controlling the herd. And then they would just cull the weakest ones periodically to use for food. And I like, you know, over
That
time,
sounds like the smart way to do
yeah,
it.
over time the better ones would be the only ones that lived, you know, the ones that were easier to herd, or they would pick the ones that were easiest to see, you know, like that's how they end up with spots and stuff like that. So that we can keep track of them, and that would just sort of naturally happen. That's basically just natural selection. But with the goal, but like, yeah, but humans would have had goals with it. Would have like, and that, well, hair is protective, Biss, but then why don't we have it on the rest of our bodies? Like, we
That's
developed
true.
hairlessness before we developed clothing.
We have like the little short hairs, but they don't really do a whole ton.
Yeah, exactly. Other apes also have extra hair on the top of their head, but it's not nearly to the degree that humans do.
Especially the comparative degree, probably.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't grow out nearly as much as ours does. Like, not to the point where they could, like, style it or anything.
It's so weird to me that, like, some hair just knows when to stop growing. That's so weird. I don't know why. It just seems weird to me.
Yeah. But the hair on your head never stops.
Yeah, the hair on our head is like the rabbit's teeth.
Yeah, but
Well,
like that was a hypothesis that it had to do with protecting your head, but it doesn't. Like it'll insulate your head a little bit, but not to a degree that really makes much of a difference, whether you're bald or not. What if all the bald parts are the sexual display?
there you go.
Let's do Honor the Fallen.
Yeah, what if the sexual display is not the hair, but the lack of hair? That's why we lost all our hair.
Okay.
This is onto something here, I think.
I need to get more fast travel packs. I'm running low.
You need to buy that golden one. I don't know where you get it, but you here. Maybe I'll look it up for you. I'm gonna look it up for you.
Okay, thank you, Arrow. Oh. I think despite what people think, physical appearances are usually one of the last reasons.
So you need
the case.
So you need 1 fox skin and 10 fatty meat to buy it. And you have to buy it from a tier 2 merchant, which is, I don't know what that means exactly, but that probably is a merchant that's in a bigger city area.
Well, I'm just in a bigger city area now. I don't think I have any fox skin at the moment. I have raccoon skin.
There's a merchant just outside of Meridian by like the bridge that leads into the city that they have it.
I've got the meat, I just don't have fox skin.
Yeah, well, once you get it, you can go get one.
Well, I guess I just gotta keep hunting foxes.
Tier 2 merchants. Okay, yeah. Basically, the higher level areas will have more higher tiers, it looks like. So, yeah.
Walking into a room of hair, Homo erectus, like, hey everybody, you can see my bare ass cheeks.
Okay, have a good time at the Sains. Is this?
Bring me Jello.
Oh, I want some fucking bourbons and a lemonade.
Sasha wants potato.
And gummy worm for Sasha.
Put the potato in the gummy worm.
Thank you, Biss.
Give
Hurry
me
though, so they don't
the
go bad
Jello.
before they get here.
Outlander, I'm looking for
Another thing that I've got to do before Sunday is I gotta play Pokemon and get back to where I was. Got so many things I need to
That's
do, I
right.
don't have time.
It's really unfortunate that you had that progress issue too with Pokemon.
Yeah, well, it was just because I was doing something I didn't actually need to be doing. I was trying to get a move in and it turned out to be harder than I thought, and I was like, oh, okay, well, what if I just cheat and get all the money I need for it, and then that was my undoing. Because the thing I opened that I thought would work to get the cheat working, instead just deleted my save file.
You didn't get lucky like we did, where like we just loaded a Braum hack game into a regular game, and even though it corrupted it, somehow got out of it.
No, I just straight up deleted my save file.
Aww.
But I had a save state, but I hadn't made a save state.
I want to try a custard cream. I love custard. So maybe I'd like custard creams.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
because of what we did.
But I've also never tried a bourbon, and Biss loves bourbons, so like I have to try those at some point.
You set them on the path.
Just sent me some of those in the mail.
Can't know what their journeys hold.
Yeah, I know.
Such is the priest's lot.
Because we used my Amazon account because it was cheaper than doing it from the UK Amazon account.
Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did.
Suspense enemies. All of them images. All of images.
Come on. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
If I've been receiving anything, let's see. No, I have not gotten any Biss messages.
You know, I'm definitely going to be streaming that Nickelodeon Smash Bros. Game when it's out. I think that's just assured. That's just definitely going to happen. You're excited for that game, Sasha? I don't know how good it's gonna be, but it will at least be funny. I know for sure it's going to be funny. Are they gonna put JoJo Siwa in it and everybody gets mad again? That's the most, like, there are a lot of weird things that have happened in game communities. But the weirdest one to me is when people got really mad that JoJo Siwa was in Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2. Because who cares about that game? Nobody cares about Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2. Why were people like throwing a fit that this person got put in as a character? That's the most baffling outrage over a game I've ever seen in my life. Well, yeah, it was made by the people who made Slap City. I have played Slap City before.
Slap City is great fun. I love Slap City.
It's just, we don't know if they were given, like, a reasonable amount of time to make this or what. So...
Yeah. I don't really like Nick, though, so I'm just kind of... It's not appealing to me at all. But if friends are playing it and I can play with them, then I might...
I know basically all the characters in it, because I grew up with Nicktoons. I think the only ones I didn't know are from more recent cartoons.
Does Slap City have a platypus? I don't
It's got like
think
a
so.
duck
They have
fish.
They have a mussel fish, yeah.
Duck. Weird.
And then there's like the Goddess of Explosions. There's Princess Remedy. There's It'll Do. There's that fox lady.
I only knew It'll Do.
There's the hot dog man. And then there's like a ninja friend who can teleport or something.
My back was
It'll
to the
Do
wall,
was the
you
only
see?
character I knew in Slap
Wasn't
City.
expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
I still never played It'll Do 2 either. Should do that at some point, probably. How come when I press the touchpad, it doesn't just immediately go to the map anymore? It instead goes to quests. It's annoying me because when I press that button, I want to go to the map. Oh, there it does. Investigate the crime scene. Oh, I'm in the place I need to be. Highlights track. Can I not go up there?
Oh, they also have the fucking like triangle with the mask. Or they're a diamond. That's right. One of the people in Slap City is just like a diamond, but they have like a mask and a hat and a sword. Robbing the rich.
Oh, here it goes. Scrubbing the ditch. 6 based terms. It blocked the word hard?
And sex.
We weren't even
But
next
yeah,
to each
hard
other.
was one of them.
Someone must have seen it.
Talk to a witness. Are you a witness?
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed
Had
some linen
6
off the
blocked
stand here
terms?
and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so
Incredible.
maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Why is she like smiling while saying this? What the heck?
Buy what you need.
Go to the base of the stairs. Automata is an enemy to us all.
Came this way. There's only one way he could have gone.
Apparently the word yeet is an official word in the dictionary now. It isn't recognized
Good.
as a part of the English language.
Must have seen him go by.
Should be.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on
So there's
fire.
some talk going on in one of my group chats, and this topic came up. But did you know there's literally a time when the Mormons declared war on the U.S.?
Oh.
That merchant stall would have been a
Like
convenient
way back when.
I presume nothing came of that. Because
No,
I
nothing
feel like
did.
I would have heard about that otherwise.
Or maybe they didn't literally declare it on the U.S., but something like that. Like the U.S. military came and stopped them.
I think sometimes people will... Oh, this is back on the topic that I was talking about, not this one. But I was gonna say, some people seem to get confused when new, like, internet slang words and such are added to the dictionary, but, like... That's how the dictionary was made. Like, the first dictionaries were made by just, like, going around and asking people what they thought words meant, and then writing it down. And so it's like... Well, yeah, like, that's how new words get made, is people use them. And then it's a word, you know? If it has a meaning and people use it, then it's a word, and it makes sense they would put it in the dictionary. I think the only extra characters that they know are going to be in the Nickelodeon game so far are just Ren and Stimpy because they're on the cover. And so presumably they are playable.
Gross. I hate those two.
Oh. Stimpy. Return to the merchant. Cat Dog is there too? Oh, okay. Words, man, we made them up.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had
She's just smiling while saying all of this. It's incredible.
We'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall.
That's all she
and question your
knows.
Customers.
Hold on.
Eat hot chip and smile.
Yeah, we'll eat hot chips, solve crime, detective, time, and smile.
You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going.
Do you play as cat or dog? Well, they're combined.
No, but which one do you play as?
Well, it's got to be both because they're both in. They're
which one's the one
body.
that
I'm in control.
Of which one?
I'm not going anywhere.
Of both.
Choose. You may choose one, Elena.
But all right, I'll check out the watermill. Okay. I should go to this.
Wasn't there some episode of Cat Dog where they eat food and it poop out the other head?
I have no idea, but I could see that happening.
Like, somehow remember like a building and like one of them was in the building and the other one was outside of it. Was it that one of them went to prison and the other didn't? Was that what it was? And I remember them eating and they poop out the one end. There was some weird stuff in Cat Dog, and I just have ended up with vague memories of weird stuff happening. But this isn't here, so I can mention the one that I always most vividly remember, which is the one where one of them crawls into the other one's mouth, and they were like searching for something in there, and they kept going deeper and deeper in there until eventually he came out of his own head again. And turned around and freaked out and then came back out. I vividly remember that one where he goes... Oh, Bree just brought that up in the chat as I was talking about it.
Yeah.
Apparently that's the most memorable part of Cat Dog.
Apparently.
I didn't watch a lot of Real Monsters. I maybe like once or twice watched that one. I remember my mom liked it though. The characters from that are very memorable though, like the guy with the stinky armpits who just holds his eyeballs.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's got a mouth and he's got arms and he holds the eyes in his hands and that's how he sees.
Oh my god, speaking of stuff that people have watched, me and Biz watched the first like 2 bits of like the new season of like that Love, Death and Robots anthology thing on Netflix.
I saw Biz tweeting about that.
Yeah, and like the first episode has like the most just awful aesthetic. It was it was not good, and also the thing itself was just very dull.
Oh.
It had nothing of interest. The second one was really nice though. And then we saw the image of the first, and then I read the description of the third, and the third would just seems like it'll be absolutely disgusting because the description is like literally like a cop battles with fighting the specter of overpopulation. So it's just like right-wing propaganda, bitch.
Oh.
All the way through. And so that's gonna be shit.
I do remember how he puts the eyes in the mouth sometimes. I like that. What was I gonna say about these cartoons? Oh yeah, about the game. Apparently some of the models, people have been able to tell have just been directly taken from previous games that those characters were in.
Huh.
Like Danny Phantom.
How
And
did people
the
tell
Teenage
that?
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Without
Probably because
having,
they
like,
just look the same.
actually any hands-on thing.
Probably because they can just tell. Like they said, the Danny Phantom model looks like from a PS2 game that he was in. Which is kind of wild.
Wait, so this isn't even like current Nick, right? This is like old Nick.
Well, and there's also current Nick stuff in there too, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Loud House, which I don't actually know anything about.
Like it just feels weird that they would do older Nick stuff almost. I would have expected things to move on by now,
Well,
but I don't know.
They keep bringing them back. Like those Nicktoons kart racer games had a bunch of old Nick characters in them too.
I guess they want the money that their old audience would have now, maybe.
Yeah, well, Cassie's talked about that too, because it's weird, because the games seem to be marketed towards kids. Well, other than this one seems like it's more of a broad audience. But she was like, I don't know why they keep bringing them in, because like nobody who's going to be playing those games knows who they are.
Useful.
Somebody said they don't think that Arnold would be in because he doesn't seem like a fighter. But Helga does.
I would agree with that. I don't know anything about that show because I never liked it when I did see it. But
I was told to expect you, Aloy.
I just like that. My favorite is just that Nigel Thornberry is in.
Complicated. We collect valuable
I feel like he's just in because they know he's a meme.
Sell them for shards.
probably. Like, there's no way that's not the case.
Yeah. It's like the thing with that they're making a new Space Jam. I swear that the only reason they've decided to make a new Space Jam is because the first one became a meme.
Probably.
If that wasn't the case, I don't think they would have made one. They want all those ironic viewers to come watch the new Space Jam.
Yeah.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
What are you saying yep about, Bree?
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Probably the viewers thing.
We use the
Or
shards
the
to
ironic
make sure
views.
the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandits.
I don't know if that's true, but that's
They only went west because they had to.
the case.
Trust me, I know.
This guy's hair
My
is
wife
so
was
wiggly. Look at
trained up
this.
with a bunch of
It's
servants
just
who
going.
herded with them.
It's like it's made out of
Starved
worms.
to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't.
What was I
sold
going to
it
say?
yet.
Oh yeah, I was reminded again about my username. I really wanted to change it to something more fitting to me on Twitter, but every single thing that I could come up with that would work better was already taken. Like both small bug with no space and small bug with an underscore were both taken. So upset. I can't have any of my usernames.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall.
The hair
wanted an
also just
entire
conforms to
shipment of
his
food.
face. Like, it's not
If you
like...
found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
It's not like
I'll
bending with
consider it.
physics like you'd think it would.
But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
Like with gravity,
I
rather.
knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Some Osron girl applied to this.
You typed in words until one wasn't taken and you got bug videos? Smallest bug is not taken? Assert dominance over the other small bugs.
Oh, that's a good point. I like that one. You bugs only think you're small. I know the truth. There can only be
I do
one.
have the same username on DeviantArt as I do on Twitter. So at least it's not its only thing, but I would like to, I wish I could just consolidate it all down to just 1 or 2 names instead of like 3 or 4.
You just gotta make up your own words.
Oh. Oh, this is still going. Go to the fork in the road.
You gotta go to the
Well,
fork
I'm just gonna
in the
walk
road.
there and hopefully maybe get some fox skin or something along the way. Something good. My time. That's one of my nicknames too. I just spell it different. Well, not the cat part. That's an acceptable shortening of my name.
But you know, it's funny. I often don't realize things are puns either. Like, I'm not gonna say really what it was, but when I was changing my name, if I had just changed my first name, it would have ended up as a pun, and I was so mad. So I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't. That's cool. I didn't know about the TMNT part. That's cool.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with my time today. I think I'm gonna try and work on some game dev. That would be good. I haven't gotten as much progress on that done as I wanted to. Oh, I've just gone into a corner that I can't get out of. Oops, wrong way. Ooh, this is really pretty looking right here, though.
Ooh, Ali's about to stream.
Haha, Jonathan, you are stuck in my corner. Your theme song is Any Bug Video?
Any bug. The any bug.
What if... Wait, what if it's the... Bree, what if it's the greatest bug video? The stick bug video? If that's your theme song?
It's the any bug video.
Oh. Well, there's a fox bone. I want the skin, though.
It's so funny how like that fox didn't have any skin.
Yeah, how was it living?
What is Legacy of Cain and what is the curse?
Running up the hill, running up the hill.
No, I've never heard of Soul Reaver.
Oh, there's the big bendy tower. The wiggly tower.
These will keep.
Okay. The merchant in the city also just sells the golden fast travel pack.
They just need
So when
fox
you-
skin.
Yeah.
Sometimes Aloy just doesn't feel like skinning the fox.
Which is how good our archer she is. She only like lets the arrows skin it for her.
Saving these for the trail.
I also noticed about the Switch OLED model. The Best Buy website, it says that there's limited quantities only of it. So they're doing that nonsense again.
Also, Elena, I don't know if you saw it, but on the Steam like deck thing, the fucking one that's almost $700 has apparently a better glass on the front or something.
Oh,
It's
weird.
just such a weird, yeah, like it's that, and then an increased hard drive space that are like the actual like hardware differences. Like you just get a 500.
I know each
gigabyte.
model like comes with a couple extra things.
Well, a lot of those things are just kind of nothing because they're like Steam shit that doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
But, like-
the lowest end model still comes with a carrying case though. Which is
Yeah.
kinda nice. I appreciate that.
But like the big difference between the models is just the hard drive, and then for whatever reason the most expensive one also has like some extra glass or some special glass. I don't know. It's like etched anti-glare glass, or that's what it says, or something.
Well,
Just-
that's not quite worth the money to me.
Yeah, that's not worth $700 versus 400. That's like not worth like almost double the price.
Why would they only put that in the
I
one
don't
one
know.
like that? I'm not doing the best job navigating this area.
I don't think that means that it's backlit, Bree. Because if it's an LED screen, if it's an OLED screen, I don't know if it needs to have a backlight.
Well, yeah, what kind of screen does the thing have? I didn't see that.
I thought it was OLED.
Is it really? Well, then it's really competing with the Switch.
It's literally OLED on the Steam thing.
Wow. Yeah, that's yeah. They've just made this thing
weird,
to
Kelly.
directly compete with it.
I'm just gonna double check.
Because I was planning to replace my Switch with the OLED model, but now that it's been scalped really hard, like it's gonna be impossible to get one of those things. I might end up just getting the Steam Deck thing. I might put in a little extra and get the one with the SSD in it, even.
That's the thing is, I really want to know how easy that might be just to replace on your own.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm on the fence currently about which model of it I'm gonna get. Definitely gonna get it. It's just which one will I get though?
Oh wait, is it just an LCD? I thought it was OLED, but maybe I'm wrong.
I mean that's fine.
Maybe I.
Hello?
Looks like it's just.
Oh, there you are. Looks like it's just LCD.
It's an LCD.
Ah.
That's my. That's so wild, Ellie. I wonder what happens every time. 4 canceled ones? That's amazing.
It's just I don't know how much space I need for games, you know? Like, I'm not sure I'm even using 64 gigabytes of space on my computer for games.
I mean, it depends on how you're going to use the Steam thing anyway. I would definitely like to have at least, like, in the 100, 200 gigabyte range, just because, like, it is a computer, not just a games.
I already have a computer, though, so I'm probably not going to use it as a computer.
I mean, I would, just because it's a portable one, but, yeah.
I mean, my computer is a laptop, so...
Oh, yeah, well, there you go, you know.
So I don't really need it for that.
Plus, like,
You
if
just
you
want it
keep
as a
games
handheld.
installed, like many games, at least like the bigger ones, will take up, if you play any of them, they'll probably take up the entire hard drive pretty much. And like, we don't know how much this in pre-installed software takes up either, right? So if it's like, say, Windows, if it was like Windows size OS on a 64 gigabyte hard drive, you're probably gonna have like not a lot of wiggle room. Probably in the 20 to 30 gigabyte range, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, but you can emulate stuff on it because it's Linux, so it'll be neat for that too. That's
I've never had a game that was 64 gigabytes. So...
That's fair, but like, if you play any of the like newer AAA stuff, it's up there, so...
Yeah, I don't.
Also, MMOs can get up there, too.
This is the newest AAA game that I've played. I'm playing it currently.
Yeah.
Aside from Nintendo, and Nintendo stuff doesn't take up that much space.
And then you have shit that, like, there's stuff out there that wouldn't even fit on that entire hard drive, which is just wild.
Yeah, I don't play any games that do that.
I wouldn't. Really? I don't think I currently play any, but it's wild that they exist.
Also, the Steam Deck has, like, not that anybody was really into it or gonna buy it in the first place, but it has really made the new Atari console completely obsolete. They released it without any games on it. There's like 2 games you can get on it, and one of them is just a collection of Atari games.
What even is the Atari console? Like, is it just an emulator?
No, it's a whole game system.
What?
And it's like it's like within the same price range as like the Xbox and PlayStation 5.
I mean, I heard someone say it was $400, but I'd never heard of it before then.
And the controllers are super expensive too. Even the one that's just like an Atari joystick is like $60.
What the fuck? That's
wild. So like nobody's gonna buy this thing, and especially not now. And they finally released it, but they still didn't have any games for it. They just said like, we're currently talking with developers and trying to get them to put games on our system, and it's like, why?
Okay, have a good stream, Allie.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for hanging. It's been pleasant talking
We've
to you.
been waiting for that thing for years, and they release it without any games. What do they think they're doing? I don't understand. I remember like some of the earliest images they had of it. They didn't have their own controller yet, and it's just a photoshopped Xbox controller with different colors.
What?
Yeah, some of their earliest images, they just photoshopped an Xbox controller.
Oh,
it's
that's some wild shit that you've just put in my ear holes.
Yeah. It's called the Atari VCS, I think, which is what the original Atari was originally called.
Elena,
before it became 2600.
What's a game you would play on the Stream Deck? That's not your own game.
Probably Hollow Knight. I was thinking it would be nice to play on there.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
And I was thinking I would do Little Nightmares on there, but I realized I'll probably play that before December. In fact, I might make that one of my October streams this year.
What about like Subnautica?
I don't know, I'm playing that on PS4 now.
That's true. I mean, I guess you could technically load your old save file onto it though.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't
Like
really
Hollow
be
Knight
worthwhile.
itself is in the
I'm sure
10
it's
gigabyte
like
range.
it's like if I have that, I'm sure I will find things to play on it.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm just trying to think of like space constrictions because like Hollow Knight itself is in like the 9 to 10 gigabytes range. So like games like that, you can only have like probably 4 or 5 of them at a time. Not that you wouldn't be able to get rid of them and then install other things.
Yeah.
So it might still fit fine.
It's
I just
like,
really think it's such a low hard drive space.
Yeah, I think I might.
I don't like it.
I think I really might go for the middle one.
I mean, yeah, if whatever works better for you.
It's just it's a lot. It's a thing to consider because it's a lot.
It's
of
about
money.
it's what 4 times the size, I guess.
Yeah, it's a lot of more space, but it's also more money, and so
it is. I mean, you
have to
could also
consider
just
it.
like if SSDs can be read at the same I don't think SD cards can be read at the same speed as SSDs, but maybe they can. How much is like a big size SSD anyway?
I don't know.
Or no, sorry, I'm not SSD, the SD card. Like,
Well, they
you
go.
bought them
I
for the
think they
Switch
go up to
before.
512 gigabytes now.
Yeah, and like, no, there's actually ones that are terabyte. I know that, but
oh dang.
Yeah, I don't know how expensive they are, and I would assume that SSDs would be A, faster and B, cheaper, but I don't know.
This must be when Hassan was supposed to check in.
Like, how much? Do you know how much you paid for your like Switch one?
I think I have 128 gigabyte SD card.
Yeah,
in
how
there.
much was that?
I don't remember. I don't think it was terribly much.
Okay.
It was maybe like $30.
Okay.
At most.
Yeah, those are fairly cheap then.
30 or 40 maybe. I don't think I spent a lot on it.
Okay. Huh.
I remember getting it because it was inexpensive. So
Yeah. I played Hollow Knight on my PC, but my PC's aging and it had issues or like sometimes have like a little hitch every now and then, which is annoying.
oh yeah, my computer doesn't have any trouble with Hollow Knight. I just think I might be motivated to play it more on a handheld.
Yeah, it does seem like more convenient. And also, Hollow Knight benefits greatly from a controller anyway, so having that built in is nice.
I have been playing it with a controller. I play all my games on my computer with a controller.
I play most of them that support them with controllers. There's
I
the
just
rare
never
occasion
liked-
I don't like it.
I never liked keyboard and mouse controls for anything, so
Generally, I like controllers better, but sometimes it just don't work.
like even first-person shooters, I prefer controller.
I agree with you. Like you can perform better technically with the mouse just because you aren't restricted in your look speed the same way. But
I think
that's
gyro
really
aiming is
the only
actually
difference.
even better than mouse in that
Probably.
regard.
But like
But
as
people
far as like
resist that
controllers
because that's
go,
for babies. For whatever reason. Motion
It's
controls
'cause
have a really
motion
bad
controls-
reputation among
they
gamers.
do because they've been very inaccurate for a long time. But it sounds like the gyro controls are really good, so I'd love to try them out.
Hollow Knight runs perfectly on my computer, yeah.
I wonder if motion controls would have a less bad reputation if the Wii didn't exist in the capacity that it did. Because the
Well,
Wii
yeah,
was
'cause
probably
they
like
nerfed
the biggest source of it, right?
They nerfed the
Like-
motion controls initially to get it released.
And that's probably where most people have experience with them, right? Because it was a big console.
Because when
It was a lot of places.
they fixed it later with the Wii Motion Plus was what it was originally intended to be.
But hardly anyone. But I feel like not a lot of people bought those anyway because they were more expensive controllers that not a lot of games needed.
I have the Wii Motion Plus controller just because it came with the Wii that I got when I got the Wii.
Yeah. So, but I'm thinking because like if the Wii was the thing that like really gave everyone a chance at motion controls, I could see them becoming disillusioned with it pretty well. Not that that means they shouldn't fucking try gyro aiming.
It was funny though because even originally on the Wii, because the Wii always had the pointer control thing, right? And that was really, really good for first-person shooters. But people didn't like it because they were like, this is cheating. This is too easy.
Wait, what do you mean it had the pointer control?
Where you just point it at the screen and it like detects where you're pointing.
I always feel like that was really hard to be accurate with, though.
Well, maybe they fixed that with the Motion Plus too, because
maybe
I've done that. It was super accurate. Although it feels, they have pointer controls on the Switch too, and those feel better than the ones on the Wii to me. Even though it doesn't have IR, it's just gyro.
Yeah.
But I think the main thing that makes that better is that you can just recenter it whenever you want.
You can literally control it from anywhere that's comfortable.
Yeah, which
rather
I think
than having to have the sensor set up.
I think that benefit outweighs the fact that you.
Yeah, same Bree. I remember the pointer being shaky too.
Huh? Yeah, no, I didn't. It wasn't shaky for me ever. Maybe you had a lot of interference. It was always smooth for me.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, Motion Plus might have fixed it then, because I've only used it with the Motion Plus.
Yeah. Like, for instance, like, Warframe is a first-person shooter, or I guess third-person, but still, you know, it basically plays the same. And, like... That game, I play with controller all the time, because controller just feels better, because it hurts my hand to move efficiently on the keyboard. And
Focus might find
I don't know why you would ever play it like that.
There it is. Took way too long for me to find that.
Oh, you found the box. You're in the rectangle.
Yeah.
I've just been jumping around this city for so long.
Yeah, I also do not have shaky hands at all.
Yeah.
So that could factor in as well.
You don't have the movie Tremors?
No.
I'm just joking, sorry. I have a hard time holding my hand in the same place, like, a lot. Unless it's, like, trained, I guess.
But yeah, I remember it was funny that people complained about the motion controls or the pointer aiming for FPSs because they thought it made it too easy.
That's funny. That's literally what a mouse is, though. Like, I guess it's like not quite the same, but like y'all are just point and clicking with the mouse.
There's apparently some really cool games that use
Wait,
pointer aiming on the
how
Wii
the fuck could the pointer be easier? Because like you still have issues with turning, right?
No, you just point at where you want to shoot and then you shoot at it.
No, turning though. Turning.
Still sniffing around.
Like to turn your camera, you're probably still at a fixed speed, right? Because you can't just like swing the mouse like a billion degrees.
Maybe.
So like that's like the huge advantage of the mouse, right? Is that you can turn around on a dime and just, you know, really quickly move that way.
You can turn on a dime, Mario.
But like you can't really do that with point controls, probably. Like I could see it being easier to aim at things when you're just in the same like viewpoint all the time. But from like a 360,
yeah, there were some games
like,
that were like there was like some on-rails shooters.
Yeah.
That used it. So you don't have to worry about turning. I think that Resident Evil 4 had that aiming system on the Wii. Although I played it with the classic controller.
He's like, that's really the only disadvantage controllers tend to have is just fixed cursor speed, which means fixed turn speed in games. Or both. They don't necessarily mean one to each other, but you know what I mean. But again, gyro aiming would fix that. Because gyro is just kind of like a mouse, but with a controller.
Yeah. They said that it gives you more precise movement because instead of just using your thumb, you get to use your entire arm and your wrist and everything to make adjustments.
And it's like you can do it on more than one. You can do it on more than one axis as well, unlike a mouse. Like that's the thing it has over mouse. Like mouse lets you use your whole arm, but you only really got one axis, or maybe two. But yeah.
Shadow Code giant post. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
I'm reminded of how there's people who make like microscopic, or not completely microscopic, but just like almost microscopic artwork. And they make changes to the art in between their heartbeats. So that there's no like shaking. I'm reminded of this.
Amazing.
Yeah. They hold their breath and do it in between each heartbeat.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because there's a little quake like that.
There was a guy who made sculptures out of like lint and dust and stuff.
Wild.
And looked through a microscope to work on it.
Imagine going to a museum, but they don't have any magnifying devices for that type of shit. It's just an empty glass case. It's like
there's just some dust in it. The sandstorm is helping me remain more stealthy. There was less dudes in there this time. Did it like take pity on me?
Do-do-do-do-do.
Dudes.
Yeah. It's good that you're in a sandstorm.
Dune dudes?
No. You know the Darude sandstorm? The Dude sandstorm. It does save partway through, because I got about halfway through that mission and then died a bunch, and it saved where I was, and like...
Oh, I see.
So I don't know what triggers it, but like, it must have just done that.
Got that guy. He looks so funny in this view.
Oh. Yeah. That's all I do in video games, Reese. I just press the jump button over and over again.
Surprised you don't like Mario. You get to do that all
Mario's
the time in
not
Mario.
a fun game.
Yeah, but you get
Nothing
to jump
about
over
Mario
and over.
appeals to me. I'm not like a big like platformer fan, and also
yeah, but you
I
get
just
to jump.
don't care about any of the characters, and I don't really like the aesthetic of Mario.
But jumping.
So. No. There's plenty of other jumping games I'd rather play.
Like Rayman.
Probably not, but I'd try it. I don't know enough about Rayman to really say what yes or no to that.
You can come watch me play it with Biss. This weekend.
Yeah, I could. I'm like, I would be around more, but oftentimes I just find myself busy around that time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Because I was sad because I missed a lot of like the end of the Metal Gear Rising streams, but that's just the way it be sometimes.
I'm usually not busy when you're streaming, so that's why I end up at your streams most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm usually not busy most of the time. Difference right now, of course, where I have a bunch of stuff I've got to be doing. But
Are you busy?
What?
Are you busy right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
I'm just
I'm busy streaming right now, Arrow.
Hell yeah, Bree. I support this, and I think that that is the way co-op games should be played. I mean, you probably like I don't know. I don't know if you've seen me and Biss play fucking Knuckles Chaotix, but like it's just hectic version of that where Biss can't sit still for a second, which I mean I can't either. But like when we were trying to be really careful with it the other day, it was funny.
That's like when I played Sonic 4 Episode 2 with Biss, and they almost fell off the airplane, or they did fall off the airplane because they couldn't sit still.
Honestly though, like I kind of tend to do the same thing if I'm not focusing. I just kind of like jump.
I like to actually try to work together in
Hi
co-op
Biss,
games.
how you doing? Biss, we love you, and we love that you jump. Jumping is great.
They've gotten us on, all right.
Yes, this is the case, Bree. And jumping isn't particularly fun,
kill
but I love
people
it.
again.
Since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was
Ayla's got a lot
nobody
of
noticed.
skills.
with your mother.
I think he's
Tommy good.
What?
How come the people who carry the heavy weapons are like extra strong guys?
Biss, how would you like a pat on the head?
bet
Oh,
they
he
would
is
enjoy
this
that.
time alley-oop, 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 alley-oop. Oh, Biss, you become Ryan again. Biss, well, Biss, we need to find a way to mod fucking. We need to play Xenoblade Chronicles cooperatively, where you can be Ryan and I'll be anyone else. I don't know, and you can just alley-oop everywhere. Where's that ROM hack, huh? Stop ROM hacking Mario. ROM hack Xenoblade Chronicles.
Stop posting about Mario.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing it. I go on Discord, it's fucking Mario. I go somewhere else, it's fucking Yoshi. Or Luigi. I talk to Biss, it's fucking Egad.
Boy, that guy had a lot of loot boxes.
Cassius Ricky. I'd rather play as like Charla or someone than Shulk, to be honest. But yeah, that'd be fun.
Like Charla. Good character.
I don't know. Charla's just one of the characters who's not Shulk.
I like you,
That I
Charla,
remember.
because you're not Shulk.
I mean,
I don't remember the names of most of the characters.
Charla's like the girl who has gun, I think, and then there's
Yeah,
like the
she
princess
shoots.
lady as well, who I don't remember her name.
I don't remember. Melia.
Yeah, that's
Just came
it.
back to me. I think my team in the end. And what the heck did I just do?
I guess there's also Dunban, but I don't care.
Yeah, I didn't really use Dunban. I think the team that I used most was Shulk and Ricky and Melia. I think that was my team.
I remember playing with Melia and Charla, and maybe just Shulk. I don't know.
Well, who would I be? Biss.
I guess you could be Melia,
Might be fitting.
or you could be Shulk if you want. I don't know. Can you have? You can't have 4 party members though, right?
Well, I mean, they're all there.
Yeah, they're
It's
all
just
there.
like you can only have.
Everybody's
3, like,
here,
active.
except
They show up in cutscenes still, as if they've been like with you.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Elena's the Monado. Okay.
No, I am not.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me.
I am
Elena,
not
you
the
can be the
Monado.
Bionis.
Come on.
Wait, Biss, you can be the Mechonis. And I'll
Oh,
be the
that guy
Bionis,
just-
and that's
that
just
guy
us
just
fucking
ran
having
for
a
it.
little silly fight.
What the? His legs,
On
his knees
Discord.
were in the stairs.
Being like, I hate biology. I like it.
This guy's just booking it.
Yeah, wait, Biz, you could be Metal Face. I just love that their name's Metal Face.
Yeah. Metal Face.
Kindeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people inside.
I have not been the Master Sword. You take that back. We're not bringing that up again.
When you head back to Meridian, talk to an elder named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood.
It's funny, it took me exactly 100 hours on the dot to beat Xenoblade Chronicles.
But for now, I'm bound for
Funky.
Sunfall.
It was an exactly 100-hour game. Return to Ravon. Well, this guy's just gonna squat here now, I guess.
What's You Will Know Our Names? Is that like a Xenoblade song?
You will smell our shames.
I'm gonna go listen to it.
Dimmed Bones. That's a heck of a name
Is
of a
it?
place.
It's not spoiler, right?
And Smish Brew. Well, Into the Borderlands is now the closest quest, so I'm gonna go do that now.
Oh yeah, that good one then. Oh, the name, yeah, this seems fine, Biss. I just double checking.
What if you were rubbernecking?
No, I don't have rubber. Oh, it's this song. It's the fucking boss music OST.
Rubber Shrekin? You can't just say Rubber Shrekin like that, or I'm gonna have to come over to your house and
Where are you
use the
doing now,
toilet.
Valena? Did you finish that one quest?
I'm going to Into the Borderlands because that's the closest quest to me now.
Okay.
Brew that up later.
And that'll probably be the last one I do for today's stream.
A fork. This must
We're
be
getting
the
on.
sun.
Wait, Into the Borderlands is the one in Pitchcliff, right?
Think so?
Yeah, it is. I'm just double checking that you're going to that one.
Okay.
Oh, did you ever get that fox skin?
Not yet. I haven't found any more foxes. I've been on the lookout.
You just need to get a copy of Smash Brothers. Take his skin.
One of his alts.
Okay, have a good lay down, Sasha.
And
Hope
the
it's
arcade
calming.
should be soon.
Yeah. What if it was rubber snacking?
That's a snake.
Then I might do it.
I think rubbernecking just refers to when there's like a wreck or something on the highway and everybody slows down to look at it.
Oh, their neck's all rubber.
Yeah.
What if it was rubber oobleking?
Oh.
Yeah, what then?
And as they drive past it, they like look at it, and then when they get past it, they snap back forward again. Like their neck is made of rubber.
Oobleking.
That's
Their neck's
rubbernecking.
now an ooblek.
Well. There's a big wiggly pile here now.
Can't carry
Elena, you left all your wiggly on the floor.
Oh. Have you
Clean it
been
up.
wiggling on the floor again? No.
That's what they say to the Olympic athletes.
You found an epic video. I'm going to fard when I see it.
Oh, I want to see it.
Well, what the heck happened to the weather all of a sudden? That was quick. I guess it's a sandstorm now.
Dust won't stop blowing.
No, Mr. Olympic, I didn't wiggle all over the floor.
We weren't wiggling on the floor, I swear.
Alright, it looks like Biss spammed the video somewhere.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What the hell was that?
Oh, Biss, can you post the FX Twitter? I guess I'll just post it.
What the hell is
I can
happening?
actually watch the video.
It's a stalker, I think. They're called. Oh boy. Oh dear, I don't want to be here. Yeah, this isn't even where I'm supposed to be going. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, this is great. I love this. This is actually really good.
Okay, what is this? I'm getting a million notifications again. Try not to fart challenge? Just why do you have to send me a million messages while I am streaming?
Because that's how the Fae operate. They're quite fickle.
Team White versus Team Yellow. Who's gonna win this one? Hot Wheel White card attacking already. Oh man, Ted's gonna approach him on the other side.
Yeah, it's fucking
over.
genius though.
We got Lambo and Mail Truck. Who can hold on? Who's gonna win?
Either way, it's sweet.
Can you link this in the chat, Biss, so everyone can see?
Maybe they're not powered. Maybe the treadmill is just slanted upwards. Like as in like it's like they're rolling down a hill towards the camera.
Oh, maybe. Bish, please do not spam my chat. Gonna have to ban you for spam from my own chat.
Yesterday I saw an emote in someone's chat while me and Biss were just chilling. And like it was just some like green monster. But for a second it looked like Dracula from the Haha Jonathan meme.
Haha,
except for they were green. And I was so confused.
I am green! Haha, Jonathan, you are making me green.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that you see it's like he's saying grin but with an accent.
Haha, Jonathan, you are baking my birthday cake. Ooh, got some good stuff off of that. Wow, the Terrorblast arrow insta-killed it.
Amazing.
Right on target.
Jonathan replaces Dracula's Ford Model T for an electric smart car. Haha, Jonathan, you are making me green. Oh, okay, nice. I like it. Jonathan just tattooing Dracula entirely green.
Getting some good blaze. I like how you went for tattooing rather than just body paint.
Jonathan places the Shrek curse on Dracula.
Oh my god.
Imagine if Coca-Cola explained its dreams
Coke
called
Green?
Coke Green. That'd be something.
If you could become a bat, you don't think you'd have a car. Fair enough.
Same.
I was really surprised to find out fairly recently that bats are the most numerous of all mammals.
When the birds take over, what will their world look like?
It's because I don't usually ever see any bats, so it was surprising to find out that there's like more bats than anything else, as far as mammals go. I can count on my hands the amount of times I've seen bats in the wild. It's
Also, I
usually
can't
see them,
imagine
like, flying
he can
overhead.
carry much things as a bat. So that's what a car would be useful for, I guess.
I love that the Terror Blast arrow instant killed that one monster.
Terror Blast arrows. They're good, they just take things apart.
I can still get the upper hand.
There's... okay.
I do like the way stuff like goes flying off of the enemies in this game.
Haha, I'm gonna shoot your single single leg of chicken that's just on the table. Wait, there are 4 legs of chicken. There are 6 cups.
It looks like the people can
And-
actually
and
pick
one-
those up and eat them.
And 1 person, yeah, he did pick it up.
He took a single
But
bite.
there, why are there all these cups? And why is there just this one dude? Also, does he still have an eye patch?
Wait, did you see that? He didn't actually eat it, he just rubbed it all over his face.
His eye patch! He has like this weird like
Let me make
eye
it full
patch.
screen so we can look at this.
Oh my god. No, he's getting up, he's leaving. Come
Go into
back!
photo mode. Quick, photo mode.
I don't have camera controls in this area.
Oh no!
Why does it do that, I wonder? No, I don't want to load game. Ooh. Yeah, there's just no camera controls. So rip
Dang.
that. Alright, dude. What is with your like weird eye patch, but you have an eye and it's also flipped up? Is it a monocle?
There's a dinky in there, yep.
Oh, it's a little monocle.
Oh, the shading was just weird over there. To give him like a
Yeah.
really dark eye. Scary entity on screen, says Bree. That was the Krungy Dinky.
I'm just gonna bug him.
Are you gonna
Yeah, what
make
are
bug
you gonna do?
videos with him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna bug him. I'm gonna throw a bug at him.
I still can't get over how great that your username is, Bree. It's like one of the usernames
It
of
is
all
a
time.
good username.
Bug videos is one of the usernames of all time.
You just waved at someone. Who are you waving at? Huh? Where are you going? I'm gonna follow him.
You were surprised no one has ever used it?
That's it, yeah. Oh, what do you... Oh, the dinky? Did you see the dinky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
It
I'd
was
chroma
dinky on
key
stream.
this game today for some reason, so... That's what happened. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You look really suspicious. You look sus. Oh, he's sitting. No, he's not sitting. He's just looking. What are you looking at, dude?
If I can get some more people to subscribe to my Patreon, then I'll
Hello.
consider getting the Steam Deck with more memory. I've been trying to advertise my Patreon more lately, but so far it hasn't translated to any more glitches.
Fruit. Pepper. Pumpkin. Watermelon.
Is it called Steam Deck anyway? I think they should have called it the Steam Boat.
I think they should have called it the Steam Deck.
Apparently there was leaks about this for a while, and the leaks refer to it as the Steam Pal.
Ah.
But I never heard any of the leaks.
What if they did an extra licensing deal and they released a limited time green Stream Deck called the Stream Strike?
We're still going on just making things green, huh?
Yeah.
That's the theme of the stream now. What if they released a new version of Horizon Zero Dawn, but the only difference is that Aloy is now green?
Wow.
Green Aloy version.
Horizon Zero RB.
Good. Great. Arrow is pretty incredible sometimes.
Thank you. Haha! Haha, Jonathan, you've turned off all the little lights in my LCD that are not green.
Wow. It's almost as good as Skyrim horse armor.
I thought the horse armor thing was from the Oblivion.
I'm pretty sure it was Skyrim.
Huh.
It's like one of the what? You're here? What are you doing over here? Wait, what? Why? The quest marker says you're over there. What are you doing over here?
Is this the fucking find the operative
This is the
quest or whatever it
Borderlands
is?
one.
Yeah, into the Borderlands.
Why is he on this cliff? On this side?
Oh, cause he when you're in range, he follows you.
Okay.
I think. But you still gotta go to the location, maybe?
I'm just climbing. This is a normal way to get into this area, right?
Because
Something
isn't
expected me.
what is your current like objective? Is it find Marad's return?
Yes.
No.
Find Marad's operative.
Yeah, that's mine too. It's just somewhere in the city, I guess. There's a dude. I don't actually know who it is, so I should probably.
This is
look for
hardly
it.
a city.
Okay, town, village, whatever the.
It's like a. I would call it like a settlement.
Oseram don't always take kindly to strangers. Keep that in mind.
This is kind of related to what I was talking earlier, but I find it interesting that, like, for most of humans' existence, we were all nomads.
They have a slide.
Humans were all nomadic for a long time.
It doesn't really work. I want to slide down this thing.
It was so it's interesting to think about when we decided to stop doing that and to like settle in one location.
Probably once that became sustainable, which I guess would mean we need shelter and also year-round food.
Yeah, well, because when we stopped being nomadic when we developed agriculture instead.
Yeah.
Because it seems like we decided there was more benefits to just staying in one spot and making all of our own food than keep moving and trying to look for food. Because the benefit of being nomadic is that when the weather gets bad or whatever, you can just move to someplace else that's better. So, like, if you're just in one spot, you have to deal with perhaps the weather doesn't cooperate or the environment doesn't cooperate with you making your food. But on the other hand, now you always have a steady supply of food, and you don't have to uproot yourself all the time, and you can make things sort of more consistent overall. And that seemed to outweigh the benefits of being nomadic.
You ever wonder why there's no deer in Skyrim? I mean, in Horizon.
Well, because the deer are all robots.
No, there's no deer. Those are grazers, Lena. Those aren't deer. And it's because Horizon Zero Fawn.
What? Foraging.
How could this happen?
I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to here.
So yeah, you might want to pull out your focus. I have found who.
When in doubt, use the focus. This is that kind of game where you've got this one gimmick, and when you can't figure out what to do, you do this. Yep.
Hey, Chloe, go into the drink.
That's Aaron. It's just like just Paper Mario Sticker Star, where it's when in doubt.
Well, someone left here recently.
You
and they were in a
do
hurry.
the thing where you fold up the world and put stickers on things.
More games just let you slap stickers on shit.
That is a good part of that game.
I have no idea what that's like in there, but like stickers in games is just fun.
Has to be Murad's guy. Durbal's thugs must have made him.
This and weird comparing convenience stores in the UK, I guess.
I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
There's a store we have here called Winco, and the store brand that they have is just called Great Value.
Oh, we have Winco here. Winco is like worker owned, I think, which is why it's good.
Does not have an owner, it's just owned by the employees. And it's called Winco because it's named after the first states that it was established in. So it's Washington, Idaho, Nevada, California, Oregon. Yeah, that's what Winco means. Washington, Idaho, Nevada, California, Oregon.
Hey Lane, I just noticed something. You know this like slide I've been standing in?
Uh-huh.
It does actually slowly push you forward.
Oh yeah, I see.
Very, very slow.
I wonder if it's just because it's of the slope that the angle of it, or if it actually is the water.
I could not tell you, but it's kind of amazing. Alright, what happens if we go around the bend? Does it automatically go down the bend? Oh, we're going over the edge! Oh no! Oh! It's so slow.
Oh, speaking of the British islands, I was just thinking about that the other day because they are interesting because they do not exhibit island insularism that many islands do, where like all the life that lives on them is very unique because it's very separate. They're just too close to the mainland, so there's like too much back and forth movement of species between them that they haven't really speciated themselves particularly. The surrounding area.
Hell yeah, Abyss.
I'm going the least convenient way to this location.
Oh, that's right. There's an actual. Wait, we're doing the whole quest. Oh. Oh, are you just hiking across the side?
Yeah.
Like the direct route? I get that.
I'll probably end the stream when we just get to this next location now. EBH.
Okay.
Getting close to 3 hours. I would like to spend 1 hour with Anarcute.
Dude.
Anarcute has been really fun so far.
I should try it out sometime. I know I have it.
It is definitely cute. It's good. That part is definitely for sure.
You ever think Aloy hates you?
Oh. I don't know.
I mean, I just make her jump all the time.
Oh.
That can't be very fun.
But does she know that she's not the one making the decision to jump?
That's a good question. I suppose.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I found out it's interesting. Species that live on islands, and depending on different factors, can both become smaller than usual or bigger than usual. Both things happen equally.
Machines.
It's really interesting.
Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. Probably.
It's like Homestuck. You're
strips
subconsciously
them for parts.
influencing
Use them to
her.
make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right.
Wait, who's being influenced and who's influencing? Oh, influencing Aloy. I'm her exile. I forgot all about this. What's the exiles?
Where's the save point?
I don't know.
Over here. We're just gonna go save.
Okay. We'll do this next time.
Yep. Exactly.
Alright.
Egg salad.
Which ones are the exiles? Are they the fucking... They're not the Dan sisters. What are they? I've forgotten.
And then I'm just gonna plug in my Switch and we'll do Narcute.
The chess people living on Earth. Oh. Commanding the kids from the terminals. Oh, okay, yeah, like the Mayo. Yeah.
Alright. Well, that has been Horizon Zero Dawn for today. I'm still really enjoying this game. It's very good.
Yeah, Bree. They were cool.
So next time we stream, I'm gonna hope to get the fox skin, so that
Yeah,
I
Aloy's
can
gonna
get
have
the good fast travel
the
thing.
fox skin for Aloy, so she can dress up like a fox.
Like Star Fox.
Aloy's
I
a
hope
furry
you all
now.
enjoyed. Well, I'm actually not going anywhere. I hope you enjoyed this game.
I am.
Arrow's gonna get going now, I presume.
Yeah.
It's been really fun as always hanging out with you.
Yeah, same. I think this was a fun time.
Alright.
Thanks, Jim.
Oh, there goes Arrow.
I didn't actually mean to hang up yet. So
Oh, yeah, I was confused. I was like, oh, I wanted to say goodbye.
I just wanted to stop the video. Yeah, bye everyone.
Bye-bye, Arrow. Thanks for joining. I'll see you here next week again.
Yep. See y'all around.
Bye. Okay. I'm waiting for my Switch to turn on. There we go. Okay, I gotta put up my splash screen so I know where to cut.